It's finally time. Anaheim, Fanfest. This is going to be so weird because this is my first time actually watching one of these Fanfest events live. For the first time, I started playing the game with the Xbox launch. Just want to quickly say, I'm only in Heavensward for story, so I have no idea what's going on. However, I played a lot of the game. I played all the way up through Dawn Show, but I didn't pay attention to any story or anything like that. I'm rectifying that and trying to play through the story at the moment, so I may not have any idea what's going on with some of this stuff. I might be like, who the hell is that guy? Why'd that remind me of the Endwalker trailer? I've seen the trailers, though. Okay, what is happening with this angle? Can we see the screen? Unless it's just like an introduction? Okay. I don't know what any of this means. Hold fast to what you must and meet your fates without fear. Okay. This feels kind of different. But yeah, I might skip through some of the story stuff for this, just because I don't know what any of it means. And there's no point in me trying to react when I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. You know? My webcam is once again getting too bright for some reason. It's a weird issue that I've been having today. This music's weird.
One more time. It's my favorite story.
You know it better than
Oh,
me.
Square Enix always putting your logo on the trailer somewhere like that.
Yes. All right, I'm ready. Tell me about
Elden Ring?
Long, long ago, in a time
What is this?
yet recall,
Whoa.
life
Oh, that's cool.
prospered, but the world
I like hearing the crowd in the background. I always like that little touch that they add.
majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end.
This is so different.
From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding great seas.
Whoa.
And no
What the hell is that?
flourished, wanting for naught.
Whoa. Where are we dropping, boys? Are they sages? Oh, shit! We just, like, dropping in somewhere? Hi, Alphano. Can't wait to see your story. You seem like a cool character. I like you.
Then came the relentless ice. The world grew cold and still. Men
The audio quality seems a little bit weird. It might just be because I am aware that like they tend to have like an alpha version of the music, and then like the second show they have a bigger they have a longer trailer and stuff. I have watched some of these shows before. This is just my first time watching these like live, you know. Oh, that looks so cool. Who's that? Whoa. There's a lot of what are they called again? The aura. There's a lot of aura in this trailer. And I mean the race, not aura. Is this like the aura homeland or something?
the land below became a frozen waste. But everything changed when they arrived.
Our characters, I'm assuming.
the traveler.
Final Fantasy
The one from
XIV.
the sky.
What a weird name for an expansion.
Though in those days,
Frost Moon. Or Frost Earth. Oh, is that Zero? I know. Oh, no, never mind. What the fuck? So are they like a Reaper main? Evercold. I don't know if I like that name. I don't know. Something with frost in it just sounds like cooler. Anyway, taking you to the next level. What is that, a new catchphrase? This FanFest event, this like feels different. I don't know what it is. Something feels different about this. Like some of the presentation and stuff. I'm wondering what that means though, taking you to the next level. Is it like, is that a hint at something? Whoa. This is so different from like what they've done in the past. It's kind of cool though. Ragnarok is coming. Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the pause. What is happening? Are we about to get a dance off? Okay. What is happening? I'm so confused. This is so weird. I like how he went from summer adventure in Dawn Trail to just freezing cold. Because once again, I have played all the way through Dawn Trail. I just don't know any of the story or music.
And watching today.
Yet.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2026.
Oh, this audio's weird.
Anaheim!
Yo, what's that shirt? Is there a hint on his shirt? I know that's the thing. Where's Jesse Cox? I know he's there. Somewhere. Trying to scan through and see if I can spot him. I didn't see him. Nice jacket.
Producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV.
Does that say guess who's back on his shirt? What does that mean? Eminem. Confirmed for Final Fantasy XIV. Rapper class.
Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2026。ここからはすみません。日本語でお伝えしていくので、
Yeah, I agree. I understand everything he's saying right now.
Awesome.
He was talking about the Jollibee collaboration and how much chicken he enjoyed. Oh, Koji Fox is back this time. I know they had Kate for a little while. Our boy Koji is back.
I'm getting too old for this. Okay. Yoshida-san? Your glasses?
じゃあ、コウジ、皆さんにご挨拶お願いします。
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Christopher.
Does he wear that shirt every time? I feel like he wears that shirt every time. Here to tell us what Yoshi P is
さあ、本
saying.
当に皆さん、たくさんありがとうございます。
Thank you so much.
たくさんありがとうございます。さあ、ファンフェスティバルの幕開け、僕の基調講演からスタートして参りたいと思います。
I'm just staring at his t-shirt. I'm trying to see what that is.
Starting things off with my all-important keynote address.
Hell yeah. I'm curious about like the layout and all the colourful like blue stuff they're doing. Is that themed around the expansion or is that just fun art?
トレーラーご覧いただきました。いかがだったでしょうか。
But before that, you got to see the world premiere for our teaser trailer for Evercold. How was it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, if you know what I'm saying.
まあでもティザートレーラーだからわかんないことばっかりだったと思うんですけど。
Why does it say Stormblood in the background?
ものすごいたくさんのリアクションありがとうございます。
I mean, it is.
That's the wrong expansion.
You probably didn't understand.
Oh, it's a big
but
circle.
The reaction was great. Thank you so much.
I thought they had like a mishap and they accidentally put the wrong logo on screen and I'm like, we're going to Stormblood? Wait, what?
始めていきたいと思います。
All right, so let's begin.
行月のフィナーレにて完結した、サーガの一つ目、ハイデリン・ゾディアック
Is that gonna say Evercold in the middle?
パッチ6.1からじわじわ進んできた
I have played a lot of the content for these expansions, but story-wise, I'm in the middle of Heavensward right
so
now.
Ever since Endwalker
I haven't uploaded the video
brought
yet, but I just got
Hydaelyn
past
and
the
Zodiac
vault.
Saga, we've gradually been moving towards our next big storyline, what we're now calling the Godless Realm Saga.
Okay, this might be the part where I have to tune out briefly and just kind of skip ahead because I don't know what any of this is and I kind of don't want any of it being spoiled.
第2章のサーガ
Let's do it.
Oh wow, January. Okay. I don't know why I thought it might be like March or something.
まずこ
That's
の
cool.
神なき世界編の世界開発
Okay, this seems to be like the artwork and locations. I'm fine checking that out.
いくつかのね
Oh, I like that at the
コンセプトを
bottom
持ってき
right,
たので
like this down
なんと
here.
なく皆さん
That's
それを見て
cute.
イメージをしてください。
So today I've borrowed a few pieces of art and
They have,
screenshots
like,
from our servers to give you a sneak peek.
Done some
of
really
several of
beautiful
the new
stuff
areas,
with the layout here,
and get that
the setup. It's really nice.
speculation train rolling.
まあちょっとねまだまだお話しできないことはあるので
I don't know what that
ちょっと
means.
一回全部伏せてますなのでデザインを見ていろいろね想像していただければと思い
I
ます
thought we were just
So
like
I said,
looking
I
at the
can't
areas and I'm like,
reveal
I'll
too
look at
much as
areas.
of yet. So you won't be getting any
Ooh.
official place names for now, but hopefully these images can help give you a better
Ooh.
idea of what's to
That
come.
bottom right one looks
では
really
まず
nice.
開発
They
中
all
の
look really
スクリーン
nice.
ショットからちょっと見ていきましょ
All right, let's start with some of these under development screenshots.
I was going to say some of them look a little bit weird for like the
Right.
lighting.
う。さっきね、
That's
トレーラー
probably
に
'cause
も
it's
ありまし
still
た
in
超巨大
development.
なクリスタルありますね。
So here we have this giant crystalline
I see a
object
crystal
moving
to
over the area.
attune
I think we
to,
also saw
and
it
it's
in the
not the
trailer.
big one in the middle.
まあでも手前にね、エーテライトっぽいものがあるから、あれはちょっとまた違うものなんでしょうね。
And so if that smaller crystal in the foreground is something probably different, right?
まあ、
Yeah, that's
この方には
Aetherite.
なんかうっすら
We're
と
gonna
巨大
attune.
な建造物が見えるから、お城なのか、町なのか。
And then we have those ramparts that are kind of behind it as well. So is that a castle? Is that a town?
Where? I can't tell what they were
さあ、そ
looking
し
at
て
though.
次、まあちょっとね、アップ目にした状態ですね。
A little...
And here we have that same.
Oh, is this like Viking
just a little bit
themed?
Closer up to that first crystal.
That building on the left looks very like
エーテライトのデザインもちょっ
Norse,
と違
you
い
know?
ますね。
And
That'd be
so
cool.
That's probably an aetherite, and again,
That'd be
because
cool.
this is a different reflection. That's
I don't know
going
what
to
that
be in a
means,
different
but
design
it
than
looks
the ones we
cool.
have, on the course.
ちょっとね、湖面に浮かぶ船も特徴的ですね。
Those boats on the lake also have a very unique design.
Whoa! Got a fucking giant, like, what is that? Like giant snake, a reptile or something? Holy shit, that looks sick. I
And here
can't
we
wait to
have
go
what
and
appears
sit
to
on
be
top
the
of that.
statue of a giant dragon? Is that?
まあ
And
今
sit
回
in like a 30-minute queue to play an
環境表現というの
activity.
もさらに新しい表現に、力を入れて挑戦してます。
Our designers have put their best feet forward this time in an effort to create something that feels new and fresh and truly unique from what we had before.
お、打って変わって
Okay,
ちょっとね
this is
荒野の
more.
ような
You can't
集
say
落ですよね
something fresh and new and then show this screenshot. Come on now. This looks like every other place in Final Fantasy. Apart from like the little turbines in the background look cool though. I think they're turbines. I'm not sure.
飛空艇らしきものが見えますね。
And here it looks like it's dusk, but if you look in the front of the shot, you can see
A lot of
something that looks like
airship
maybe
stuff, huh?
airships.
Sid?
まあちょっ
Is
とね
that you,
デザイン
Sid?
今まで
Are you
見た
there,
こと
Sid?
のないようなデザインの飛空艇になってますね。
And of course, their designs are quite different from what we've seen in previous expansions.
こちら夜のライティングのテストをしてます。
And here we have the same area at night, so we can see how the lighting will work.
さらに打って変わってね、ちょっと穀倉地帯のような感じですね。
And here we have what looks like some fertile cropland.
まあ相変わらず奥にもなんか巨大なね、建物見えてます。
And there's also a giant structure
It's
in
like
the background.
the
of
start
this
of
as well.
Stranger of Paradise. Those yellow fields.
さらにはですね、どうやらちょっと生活のね
Of wheat.
雰囲気も見え隠れしてます。どんなね、
I like those little houses.
冒険が
They're like little
いろいろ
faces.
ご想像ください。
Or
Here you
heads.
can see some sort of garden in the background, so it certainly looks like it's lived in. What adventures await you here?
打って変わって地上なの
That was cool.
か地下なのか、こちらもライティングのテスト
Is that
中です。
specifically at
And okay,
nighttime
this
or
is
is
a
that like
change.
underground?
It appears to be underground. But
Ah.
Is it? We're currently working on the lighting on this one as well.
What do
so
you
this
mean,
also
is
one of
it?
those lighting
That
tests.
means there's something more to that.
お、
Whoa.
これはちょっと街っぽい
That
で
looks
すね。
sick.
And this looks like it could be a city.
まあやっぱり建物のデザイン一個一個見ても今までにない特徴がありそうです。
And again, this prominent
Oh, I'm
design
getting
of these
excited
buildings
just
is
seeing
very
this.
unique to this
Release it
expansion.
now.
こちらは巨大なね。
Drop the new patch and this at the same time. Let's go.
And could this be inside that
Look at that
city?
door.
Perhaps it's a gate.
Kind of almost looks
gate.
elven for some reason. Not like Elizon, but elven, like typical kind of elven architecture. Oh, I love that sunset in the background. It just looks so beautiful. Where are they?
I'm guessing this
Bespin
was taken
in
at
Star
dawn
Wars?
or perhaps dusk. You can see the architecture that incorporates a blend of both organic.
Those
and
Aetherites look
fantastical
gorgeous, by the
ま
way.
あといった感じで、世界そのものの制作というのも順調に
I wonder if there's a reason why they look more
design. And so as you
white
can
than
see,
blue.
like I
Is it
said,
because of
development of
frost?
the new areas is in full swing.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. That was a crazy transition.
さっきね
I like that logo. That is very, very
新色
pretty.
されたって言ってるのに第4世界なんかすごいバラエティ豊かな状態になってるよね。
So I know that I mentioned earlier that the fourth was ravaged by ice, and it's called Evercold. But as you probably noticed, a lot of those screenshots were decidedly un-icy.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that actually.
今スクリーンショットでね、その一旦ご覧いただきましたが、
I think it's
制作
gonna
まだまだ途
change
中段階
throughout the
なので
campaign or
ちょっ
something.
とアートワークも少し見てみようかなと思います。
But again, we showed you a bunch of under development screenshots, but there's a lot of stuff that we still haven't completed yet. So we want to show you a little bit more, but with some artwork, concept artwork.
Okay.
まあ、結構生のアート出てきますんで、お楽しみください。
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
have some.
Ooh. That's
ま
cool.
あ、さっきのね、巨大なクリスタルが
I like
中
the
から
part in the
また別の
middle,
場所
like on the
みたいです
water,
Here
like
it
the
looks like a lake,
piers
but that
and
giant
stuff.
crystal from before is gone. So this is probably a different area.
Oh,
おーなんか巨大なクリスタルありますけど。
why does
これは
that kind of look
これ
like
でさっきの
Valhalla
デ
from
ザイン
Final
違います
Fantasy XIII
Here we
too?
have another
Or at least the
giant
green
crystal, but
middle
it's
bit
hard to tell
reminds
if
me
this
of
is the one
Valhalla
that's
from
from
13
before.
too.
It's probably not. The design is a little bit different.
I'm not gonna lie, I know it's not gonna be in this show, but if they say there's a 13 Alliance raid, I'm gonna scream and lose my
And this
mind.
looks like some sort of garden,
In a good
possibly
way.
stacked upon a top of building.
Ooh, that looks pretty. Just based on what we have. Mustafa!
やっぱり
Anakin Skywalker!
侵食を受けてるって言ってるのに、なんか火は使
Very
え
cool.
る感じがする
Oh,
ね。
should I say very
I
hot?
thought this world was supposed to be ravaged by ice, but it looks pretty hot in this slide.
This is starting to remind me of Monster Hunter Wilds.
おーまた全然違った
That looks beautiful.
真っ黒なね、衣装のデザインになってますね。結構ファンタジック。
And again, this is somewhat different than what we've seen so far, the architecture being a little bit more dark and gothic.
おー
Ooh, more of a look at that
さっき
building.
ね、スクリ
Oh,
ーンショットでもあった竜なのか、
that is
蛇なのか
fantastic. What is the
ねさっき
creature
の
on
スクリーンショット
top?
と
I
ちょっと
can't make out what that
関連
is.
性
Looks like a little
ありそうなアート
monkey
ですね
head.
And
Or
it's-
something.
this
I
looks
can't
like
tell.
it's that dragon before. Is it a dragon or is it a snake? You can start to see some
Could be a
the
snake.
connections between what we showed you before and the artwork here.
God, that building is huge.
まあ、ファイナルファンタジー14ね、川のほとりの、まあ、こういう小屋。
Yeah,
本当に
there's definitely like a lot of
広大なアート
Viking
ワークを作って
inspiration to this.
インスピレーションを高めて
So does that mean that like this
世界を作っていってます
expansion is
And
themed
you
around
even have
Scandinavia?
Artwork down to the smallest sort of
Because if so, that's
riverside
cool.
shacks. And basically,
I'm into
it's
that.
this
That seems
artwork
cool.
That we build the foundation and get our inspiration for these areas.
俺また、
Kind of reminds me of that one area of is it
街なの
Limsa
か塔なのか
with like
ダンジョンなの
the
か
is it the
Yeah,
Kobold
it's-
factory? I can't remember
This
if it was the
location has a
Kobolds.
decidedly mechanical feel to it. Is it a town? Is it a dungeon? Is it a tower? Is it a tower dungeon?
Is it the raid?
さあこれちょっと別角度
Do we go through the
ですけど
raid?
ラフスケッチですけどなんとなく飛空艇いますねあそこね
And this is the same location, but from a different angle. You can kind of look closely up there and maybe see what looks like a rough sketch of an airship.
Is that where the
あ
dusk
どんな世界な
screenshot
のか
was? Or is that just a
わからなくなってき
coincidence?
ましたね
Yeah, it's hard
Oh,
to tell from this what type
beautiful.
of world it's going to be.
さあどんどん行きますよ
Okay.
でこの第4世界実はもう一つものすごく大きな脅威特徴というのがあります
And of course, the fourth is not a world without danger. This time, that danger is going to be massive.
Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck am I looking at?
さて突然で打って変わって出てきたこの謎の生物第4世界には
I feel like I'm looking at some sort of like
超巨大魔法生物の
eldritch horror.
存在
Like
が
I can't
確認されてい
comprehend
る
what is
ようです
happening here.
So, what in the world could this strange creature be? Who or what exactly are these strange colossi who wander the forest?
Arcane giants roaming the ice.
これ一
For a
体だけ
second,
じゃ
I
な
was
くて
gonna say, are the
何体
big
も
side bits
うろうろ
like
してるみたいです
wings?
ね
Like a
And
giant
what we can say
bird?
is that there's not going to be just one. There's actually many of these roaming the forest.
さあ
So,
これが
are they just gonna be in the background, or are we fighting these as trial fights? Because they look like trial fights.
お任せします
Are they friend or are they foe? Or are they gods? For now, you'll have to let your imagination decide.
Probably gods then, if you said it.
さあでは気を取り
Nah,
直
they're
して
just mortals.
さらにタウン街の様子なんかをこちらもイメージボードですが見ていきたいと思います
All right, next up, I'd like to show you some of the.
I'm kind of
town
mad that it
areas.
launches in January, though. That's like right after Christmas. I'm probably gonna be broke. Like, goddamn, after Christmas. Like, goddamn it.
Oh,
Damn, that looks
まあやっ
sick.
ぱりさっきねスクリーンショットでも
I
見ていただきました
miss what they said for a second, though. Is this a hub?
かなりファンタジックな、デ
I
ザイン
hope
が
so.
多いかなと思います
From the looks of this artwork, the feel is quite fantastical, and this is very representative of the art direction for Evercold.
もちろんこのエバーコールドにも、複数のプレイヤータウン登場します。
But again, this is just one of multiple town areas that will be appearing in the expansion.
So does that mean two? Or we always have two hubs.
こんな感じなんですね。
That looks like it could be a
That's the
hub.
close-up of that town from before.
Oh, okay.
これは明らかにマーケッ
Is this
ト
a
なん
different
でしょうね。
location or is this an area
This is
of the
definitely a
town?
market. Definitely.
Nah, I think that's the barracks,
また
obviously.
ちょっと違った。
Whoa! This looks fucking excellent. I can have that as a
And
wallpaper.
again, this town area also has some very distinct features.
Oh, I'm excited to explore all this. This looks so
こ
cool.
こ
I imagine it will
That looks
look
like a- yeah,
nothing
pretty
like
big
this
hole
in the
there in the
game, but like, it still looks
光の
cool.
戦士こういうとこ行くとよく落ちるんだよ。
The warriors are like, you're going to want to jump in there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that hole in the middle? Hell yeah. Day one,
気をつけ
baby.
てください。
Don't fall.
You can't keep me out of that hole.
Oh.
That's what she said.
まあ綺麗な、ね、
Whoa.
街並みになってますね。
Oh, yes. This here we have another town. It's got that etherite in the middle.
まあまあ
Beautiful.
こうやってタウンの
I hope there is a lot of flora
紹介をね
just like in the concept art.
気になっ
Because
て
that looks
来たり
beautiful.
するのがさ
There's tiny cat people! What?
Who lives in the town?
Let me play as them!
No
Add them
town.
as a race! right
This is
now!
not a town. No,
Alongside
obviously.
Leporits.
Is that a cat?
My reaction to
Is that a
this in the
kitty?
middle. Fuck yeah! I'm in!
なんか
Give me the
ちょっと
expansion
思
now!
っちゃいましたけどなんやらこれまでにねないね NPC の種族みたいですね
Yes. This is probably looks like one of our new races that we're going to meet on the 4th.
And play as, right? Right.
今回エバーコールドでは皆さん
I want
選
it.
手ね
Give me
どん
what
な
I
種
want.
族とか部族たちの出会いがあるんでしょうか
I mean, that is definitely a cat. So, but is it the only type of NPC that you're going to meet? Well, who else awaits the Warrior of Light on the 4th?
I don't know.
これ
Who just shouted
タウンアー
something?
トや
Okay. Is this the kitty
It's
town?
unintelligible. I hope so.
Yeah.
さあ
Look at them in top left. They're so
まあ
goofy.
新しいエリアぜひねいろいろ楽しみに
You
して
had me
いただ
at
けたらな
cats.
と
I'm in.
思います
Yes.
I'm in, you son of a
discovering
bitch.
these new
I'm
areas
in.
And exploring is always an exciting part of a new expansion.
さて第4世界という、まあ、拡張エバーコールドのその冒険する世界そのものの雰囲気をお伝えするのは今日はここまでにさせてください、
All right. So I think that's all I can tell you right now about the 4th.
制作はねもちろん進んでるんですが
Tell me more about the cat
皆さんの
people though,
ゲーム
please.
体験を最優先にさせて
Short an
いただきたいので
in-game screenshot or something,
まずは
please. I need to know.
パート 7.5 メインクエストパート1を
I need
ぜ
it.
ひお楽しみください
Again, we have more finished content, but we're going to withhold from showing that right now, and that's mainly because we don't want to spoil what's coming up in patch 7.5.
メインクエストは
Boring.
パート1とパート2の2部構成で
Are we gonna meet the
お届けいた
cat
します
people in 7.5?
As with previous lead-ups to expansions, this part of the main story will be split into 2 halves.
第4世界そのものの情報は、さらにね欧州のファンフェスティバルでまた開発の進捗とともに、お伝えしていきたいと思います
That said, by the time our fan festival in Berlin rolls around, I should have more to reveal about the expansion's exciting new setting, the 4th.
さてでは続いて
damn
は
God damn these teaser shows. Can we just skip to the 3rd show? Like, no. Can we just skip to
この
Tokyo?
8.0 エバーコールド、ここからはちょっとそ
Whoa, what's going on in the
世界
background? That looks
それを
cool.
離れて
What is that, the Arcadion?
Final Fantasy XIV というゲームそのものがどのように
Actually, no, it would be purple if it
エクスパンション
was
拡張
in
される
Solution
のか
9.
という点についてご紹介させて
Did
く
I
だ
just
さ
hit
い
Xbox?
All right, so now that we've talked a little bit about the upcoming story and setting for 8.0, next I would like to touch upon what sort of game design updates are in store for Evercold.
I thought you said
ファイナル
Xbox.
ファ
I'm
ンタジー
confused.
まずちょっと
But
なぜ
this-
今回
the
ゲーム
meat
デザイ
and
ンの
potatoes right here,
フォーマル
let's
拡張
go.
に手をつけているのかその理由からじっくりちょっと説明させてください
12 die channels. The mobile game has it. Why can't we?
Why we're putting such an emphasis on evolving the content and game design of Final Fantasy XIV.
まずファイナルファンタジー14 2010年にバージョン 1.0 を発売した後2013年に 申請させて
What is happening in the
いただきました
background?
So as you know, the history of Final Fantasy XIV goes all the way back to 2010 and the launch of 1.0, then 2013 and the launch of A Realm Reborn.
1.0 からプレイしてるって方いらっしゃいます？
How many people have been here since 1.0?
めっちゃ
Put your hand down, Ocean. You were
めっち
there.
ゃいいありがとうございます。
Thank
じ
you.
ゃあ
Who joined just before Dawn Trail? Me. I'm on Xbox.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Whoa, very colourful people on the
まあ
front. Is that a
それ以
cryo
来ですね
cosplay? Hell yeah.
光の戦士の皆さんと、共に歩み続けてここまでやってきました。
So we've covered a lot of ground on our journey together ever since.
神聖、蒼天、グレン、漆黒、行
Six
月、
experiences.
黄金
Now a
と6本の
seventh
拡張タイトルを
being
リリース
added.
し、この世界をね拡大するとともに全世界で非常にたくさんの方々に
When
プレ
does
イしていただいて
Shadowbringers get
ます
added to the free to
So
play?
we've
I feel like
expanded
that's
the
gonna get
game
announced.
via 6 unique expansions: A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail.
で
All with very
そ
similar
の拡大
fonts.
するプレイヤー、この13年で
I don't know why they always feel the need to do this. Is this like a shareholder thing? You know, is this just to
And
please the
during that time,
shareholders or
we've
something?
welcomed to
Or Square
Eorzea
Enix?
almost 35
higher
million
ups.
Warriors of Light from all over the globe.
惜しかったんだよね。
Almost made it to 30. Almost.
Yeah, well,
4
the beauty
million.
of this is I can
神
skip
聖から
because
数
I'm
えても
I'm watching this a little bit
皆
late.
ま
And those all there with time. So many.
Wait,
The
what?
lack of change
Hold up.
can come something else.
Hold up. Is this Elegant Tomestones?
Tomestones. So many. So many. Keep going.
They're bringing them all back. All the Tomestones. All Tomestones all the time. Come on, you guys. Let's get hyped for the Tomestones returning. Every single one they've ever done. Including
さす
Moogle
がに
ones.
まあ、お前が言うなって皆さん言うかもしれないですけど、変わらないことの安心感っていうのもあると思ってます。
That was a fun little transition,
13
though.
年ずっとアラガントームストーン集めてるとさすがに飽きると思う。
And again, this is not something that you'd expect me, the director, saying, but I get it. It's been 13 years. That's a lot of elegant tomestones. And while again, it's comforting to be doing the same thing again and again, but
まあなので、神聖から、黄金まで我々一貫したゲームデザインで
Really curious to see what they're gonna do.
面白さというのをお届けしてきました。
Can I just say the
So from
arts, the
A Realm Reborn
logos,
through
always
to Dawn
slaps.
Trail,
Like,
we
they're
on the
all
development
great.
team have
Like, holy
remained
shit.
consistent with our game design in order to bring players
And
a
Evercold.
comfortable and enjoyable gaming experience.
でここまでは本当に光の戦士の皆さんのおかげで、ね、成長させていただいたんですけど、8.0はちょっと方向を変えます。
And because of that, we've been able to grow to where we are today. But we're going to go in a different direction for 8.0.
Okay.
絶対的な飽きから逃れるために、より皆さんの生活に寄り添い、さらに面白くなるという変化と進化を作って、この飽きに対抗していきたいと思います。
Again, the thing is, with consistency can come that fatigue that we talked about. And so, to escape the inevitable, FF14 must change and evolve, not only bringing more excitement to the game, but also adapting so that it can better meet our changing lives.
まあそれを体現していこうというのが、
As long as you don't become a full-on live service game with
8.0
microtransactions and battle
それ
passes,
から 8.x シリーズで
then
いろんなも
then
のを
cool.
変え
Because I fucking hate live
皆
service
さんに
games.
さらなる面白さを提供していきたいと考えてます。
And that evolution starts with 8.0 and Evercold.
It
And
starts with
from here and
tomestones.
throughout the 8.x series, it is our aim to take Final Fantasy XIV to the next level and beyond.
まあ我々自身がですね、さらにモチベーションを高く開発していくためにも、我々自身が今一度皆さんと一緒にそれをね探していく探求者になって、歩み続けていきたいと思ってます。
And again, that journey begins with us, the developers on Final Fantasy XIV, to ensure that we can maintain a high level of motivation, allowing us
Okay,
to bring
can
you
we-
the best
can we
gaming
get on with
experience
it, please?
possible. We too must become the explorers that were mentioned in the game's Japanese subtitle.
So, can we talk
exploring
about
new
it then?
ways to take
No
Final
offense,
Fantasy
Mr.
to the
Koji
next
Fox.
level together.
さあでは 実際に見ていきましょ
So
う。では
what sort of
ここ
change-
から具体的にどのようなゲームデザインの進化とか
Communication
変更
issues
とか
there.
各種アップデートがあるのか、ご紹
Those
介していきます。
silly
What
goobers.
sort of updates, what sort of evolution are we planning when it comes to game design?
非常に多くの内容と仕様を含みますので
Playable
今
Laporets.
日の本当ファンフェスティ
And
バル
like Jesse Cox has been
これから
asking for,
欧州
Lalafels
日本
can
と
ride
3回
other
の
players
基調講演に分けて
on their
それぞれ
shoulders
その詳細を
or
お伝えしていこうと
like a
思います。
piggyback.
And again, there is a lot to cover. So much that we're going to need all three of our fan fests here in Anaheim, in Berlin, and in Tokyo to cover it all. But today,
Oh, I want to know about all of
it.
it now, though. I hate the free show thing. It's such a tease.
一回お話しします。
And that foundation we're going to explain today.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yoshi P,
What am I looking at?
what's this?
What the
ま
fuck?
あいきなり登場したこの画面。
This sort of looks like something from Final Fantasy XIII once again.
So, what do we have here? I can tell you what it's not, and it's not certainly the old character widget.
こちらのユーザーインターフェース画面の名前
Interesting.
はアドベンチャラアクティビティという全く新機能の UI となります。
So no, this is our completely new adventure activity UI.
まあちょっとね、いろいろ
Celica Flame. Oh, I'm covering it up, but that's the name
順を追
underneath
っ
me.
て説明していきますね。
Okay, we know you have a lot of questions. We're going to explain.
So are they like redoing the whole UI, or is it just certain elements?
デイリーからウィークリーへという変更を
I heard daily and
全体に対して
weekly.
行います
All right, so first off, we're going
Uh-oh.
to talk about this
Oh,
switch
no.
that we're going to
What
make
does that
from
mean?
a daily-based system
I see
to a more
season 1.
weekly-based
Don't be a
system.
battle pass, please. That will kill the game for me. I'm so tired. The thing I love about this game is apart from obviously the PvP like timed
ア
rewards,
ラガントームストーンを中心
like
に
I love that I feel like I can log in and do what I want to do when I want to do it, apart from events obviously. Rather than, oh, I need to hurry up and get the battle pass done, and you need to hurry up and get this done. I fucking hate that shit in games. It put me off so many games.
まあそのため効率的に週450個のトームストーンを貯めるには結局デイリーボーナスを活用することがまあ必要になってきて
I mean, the reward stuff at the bottom kind of almost looks like the
いい
PvP
アラガントー
system
ムストーンの集め
for
方をしよう
seasons.
と思うとまあエキスパントルーレットをひたすら繰り返すっていう状態が続いてきました
So efficiently obtaining 450 tomestones a week means making full use of those daily bonuses. In other words, you hop on the Duty Roulette Extreme, kind of go through the least time-consuming dungeons as possible, rinse and repeat.
まあやっぱりこれがね十数年にもわたって続けば飽きのね大きな要因となると思います
And this is mostly how it's been for 10 plus years, so it's hard not to see how some players kind of have begun to grow weary of this.
まあですので
Some players don't even bother.
皆さんの生活サイクルとか
I don't care about grinding out the endgame tomestones. It just seems like a chore, quite
ウィーク
frankly.
リーでキャラクターを育てていくというデザインに
I'm still busy leveling classes.
So with Evercold, we are looking to change this from a daily to a weekly system to better fit the many different play styles and lifestyles of our users, to help you better allocate your limited free time.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure how to
アドベンチャラアクティ
feel
ビテ
about
ィ
any of that
の UI なんですが
because I don't really. I see that level underneath my box right now, underneath my webcam. It says level 110. 110 confirmed. We're still going up in numbers. God damn it.
UI だと思ってください
So this new adventure activity interface that you see here is to help facilitate that.
I was
change from
hoping
daily
they
to
would
weekly.
overhaul some of the
idea
leveling
is that
stuff
from
to
this screen here, Warriors of
something
Light
more
will be able to
interesting
manage
past
their
level
character
100,
growth,
but oh well.
Their gear upgrades, their duty progression, their weekly
Ah,
progress,
duty.
and more, all from this screen.
ただこちらのデザインまだまだすいません、参考となる初期イメージなので実際に皆さんのお手元に届くときにはかなり細かい仕様変更がたくさん入る予定なのでその点だけはご承知おきください
Okay, but please note again that this is all still very much in development. This is an early mock-up and is extremely likely to change before release.
では具体的に
Okay.
ウィークリーってどういう
Fair
こと
enough.
かというのをちょっとお見せしたいと思います。
All right, so I want to go into a little bit more detail on what we mean by a weekly system.
まあアドベンチャラーアクティビティにああいうミッションというものがあって、まあ
Huh.
皆さんお好きなコンテンツ、
Completes a side quest. What if you've done all the side quests? Are there repeats? I can't remember. Are there repeatable ones? I don't really do the side quests.
一定に到達すると
Unless it, like,
装備や
unlocks content.
ギアが報酬がね手に入るというのが主な流れになります。
So, for example, from the screen, players can take stock of all the different duties or missions that are available to play and see how many activity points can be earned by completing each mission. Attaining
Yeah.
points will then raise your activity level, and unlocking when your activity level goes up, you unlock all sorts of gear and other exciting rewards.
Gear,
まあ
huh?
これもサンプルなの
Interesting.
であまり細かく解析
Oh, was it was that little menu at the bottom
これ
with
から
the
取ってい
different...
きますんで
Yeah, there was like a mount at like level
Again, what
5
we
or
have
something.
here, this is
I think
not
that's what that
fixed
means.
in any way. It's probably going to change, but hopefully this will give you an idea of what some of those missions will look like.
まあメインクエストのコンプリートなんかは1回達成するとそれっきりですけど、他の項目なんかは同じ週の中で繰り返し達成することも可能なので、お好きなものをチョイスして、いろいろなプレイスタイル、自然に14をプレイしていくと冒険が進んで報酬が手に入るという考え方にしていきたいと思ってます。
So some missions, like the main scenario quests on top there, can only be completed once for points. But other missions, such as those below, will be repeatable.
Well, how would
allowing
you
to
complete
earn points
complete a main
multiple
scenario
times.
quest if you've already
Basically, what we
completed
wanna
them?
do is allow all
Would you use
players
New
of
Game
all
Plus?
different types, each with their own unique playstyle, to feel that they're being rewarded for playing Final Fantasy XIV as you normally would. For doing what you want to do, you're getting that reward.
I do like that idea though. Because I really don't like the idea of grinding out the same 2 dungeons on expert roulette, or whichever roulette it is, like every like day. It's just kind of like, oh, why? It's such a chore.
先週の分もちょっと先週450溜まってなかったから先週もやらせてくれよっていうのがよくありました。
Okay, so one thing that we've got a lot of feedback before in these past years is that, say you didn't get all 450 Allegan tomestones from last week, and you'd
Does it
really
carry
like to have
over?
a chance, to get the ones that you missed the week before.
今回からはですね、その週に必要なというか貯められるウィークリーポイントの上限までいったら遡って前の週の分も貯め直せるように、要は2週で管理していこうかなと思ってます。
So now we're currently considering adding a feature that allows you to earn any unearned points from 1 week prior, as long as you've earned all your points from this week. So you can go back 1 week.
Interesting. But you do have to complete all of them.
週単位でね、プレイを管理して、まあ毎日ね少しずつプレイをしてもらってもいいですし、たくさん遊べる日にまとめて、プレイしていただいてもいいというふうに皆さんの生活サイクルに寄り添うために、こういった仕組みに進化していこうと思います。
So again, by evolving from a daily to a weekly cycle, it will allow you as players more options to choose how you want to play. Do you want to log in a little bit each day? That's fine. Do you want to take off the weekdays and then maybe come in and focus a week's worth of play on Saturday and Sunday? That's okay too. You decide your in-game schedule based on your own real-world schedule without any penalties.
I'm going to assume the season thing's either just telling you the PvP season,
All right,
which, okay,
let's continue on.
or it's just this, but they're calling it a season or something.
アイテムレベルの成長ルートというのも今回大きく変更をかけます。
All right, and we have some changes for item level progression as well.
Okay.
これまでアイテムレベルの成長には大きく分けて2系統存在してました。
All right, so up until now, there has really only existed 2 consistent means of increasing item level.
まず
Savage
一つは
is
レイ
one
ド
of
の
them, I think.
サベージをクリアして直接ギアを得てい
And
く方法。
crafting, I think?
Collecting gear from Savage Raids.
で、もう一つが修正源のアラガントームストーンを貯めて交換していく
Oh
とい
yeah,
う方法でした
tombstones.。
And 2 being via Tombstone Exchange.
しかしこの場合やっぱりこう奇数パッチ、まあ例えば 7.1 とか 7.3 というのが どうしても皆さんキャラクター成長のモチベーションにつながりにくくて、プレイするコンテンツっていうのも固定化されてしまったので、これを大きく、見直していくつもりです。
So the problem with this, however, is that it locks players into certain content while creating a content gap every other patch during those odd patches like .1s and the .3s. And this can end up lowering motivation for some players during that time.
実はあそこによーく見るとサベージギアっていうメニューあるんだよね。
Oh yeah, Savage Gear, right up there, the top, that tab.
さあ、それがどういったごめんなさい管理方法になるかは日本ファンフェスでお話しします。
You gotta wait till the third
You're gonna
show.
have to
The
wait
third
for
one.
details. Sorry.
いや、
At least they're telling us which one it's gonna be,
何
though.
パッチかかけてのこうどうやってギアが成長していくかっていうダイアグラム作んなきゃいけないんで、仕様が固まって
So is Savage Gear gonna be like its own thing now? Like a separate system or something?
We're still in the process of, getting everything ready and deciding on all of the different features of this. So we want to make sure that we're finished with it before telling you. So that's why it's going to take a little bit more time. So please wait until Tokyo.
さあ、
Okay.
続いてはこちら。
I'm not really too interested in the
Right, next
Savage
up.
Gear stuff. I don't do Savages.
こうした
Personally, as much as I would like
ゲームデザインの
to.
変更を受けて、自分が今どの時点にいるのか、それから
Yeah, I'm actually curious about this because I have multiple characters in 14, and once I finish an expansion or something, trying to get to the next levels to be able to do certain content is a fucking chore. It's so annoying.
So to coincide with these
It could be a
changes,
gill
as well
sync.
as make it easier
'Cause
to
I don't do
discern
crafting.
Increases in item level cap and
Oh, now
and the
introducing
exact progression of
seasons.
your character, we'll be implementing something that you see a lot in other games, and that is a season system. Season.
Just don't have
Season,
time-gated stuff unless it
Free-to-play,
is like
season pass,
PvP stuff
extra fees.
where it
No.
No.
gets put in like a place where you can buy them later if you missed out.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they
What's the
stink. I
season?
know, I agree, Yoshida.
いやいや、今講師に言われたけど、そのね、シーズンパスがあってね、皆さんにシーズンパス買ってくださいとか、追加料金あるなとか、これは何 F2P になるのかとかないです。
Okay, so I know some of you might hear seasons and be like, oh my god, does this mean free to play? Does this mean that we have to buy a season pass? Absolutely not.
Good.
No.
Thank Christ. Just don't have loads of time-gated shit, because that's what pushes me away from games, because then I just feel
So yes,
stressed out. It
please,
feels like a
rest
job,
easy. This
rather
is
than
not
it being
what
a
we mean by
fun game.
season. We're going to explain.
なので、
Why call it a
皆さんには
season
実は
then?
もうおなじみです。単純に
'Cause people are immediately gonna assume that. Why not call it something different?
やっぱ分かりにくいので、新しいプレイヤーにとってみると分かりやすくシーズンっていう呼び方にしようっていうだけです。これは。
And again, this is just to make it easier to understand what we're talking about. When you say patch, sometimes it can be confusing, especially if you have multiple patches as one kind of unit. So we're basically using the word season to make this a lot easier to understand.
まあそもそもこれまでも
Okay.
偶数パッチでアイテムレベルの
I'm
上
still a
限
bit
が
confused
大幅
about it
に
though.
解放されて、偶数パッチと奇数パッチで1シーズンみたいな、イメージだったと思います。
All right, so Final Fantasy XIV currently already runs on a 2-patch cycle, where you have the even patches, like the .0s, the .2s, and the .4s, and then you have that patch after it, the subsequent odd patch. And these two patches usually coincide with what we're going to call a season.
だからこれまでもこれからのパ
Okay.
ッチっていうのは変わんないです。ちゃんとアップデートはメジャーアップデートしていきます。ただまあ、2パッチに
Interesting.
1回を大きな1個のシーズンと呼びますよというものだと思ってください。
So we're not getting rid of patches. We're still going to have patches like we normally do, but these blocks of 2 patches, the even patches and the odd patches, we're going to call these set of 2 patches a season.
なのでまあ、エバーコールドがリリースされたら 8.0、8.1 合わせて1シーズンみたいなイメージですね。
So again, when Evercold launches, 8.0 and 8.1, the patch that comes after, is going to be our first season in Evercold.
まあちょっとこのパッチとパッチのね、
I'm still a little bit confused what the hell this means.
短くする努力は
But okay,
できる
fair
だ
enough.
けします。もうちょっと具体的に詰まったらまたお話しますけど。
And also, right now, the gap between patches has started to get a little bit bigger in these past few years. Hopefully, we're going to try to get those a little bit closer together in the coming years.
Okay.
But we'll have
We'll
more
see
on
how that goes.
in a future Fan Festival.
さあ
In a
続いて
future Final
ゲームデザイン
Fantasy.
の変更
Sweet.
こちらです
All right, another way we're looking
Final
to
Fantasy
evolve,
XVII coming soon.
game design in Final Fantasy XIV is?
これまで長くファイナルファンタジー14皆さんと一緒にね、運営させていただいてきて感じたのは、まあ当たり前なんですけど、プレイヤーの皆さんが自分のキャラクターをどれだけ愛しているかということを改めて、強く感じています。
So if there is one thing that has been absolutely clear during my time with Final Fantasy XIV, it is how much all of you love your in-game avatars.
Put my bib on, get my knife and fork, I'm ready to eat. What have you cooked up?
まあどれほど強いのか、またそれがね、他の人にどう魅力的に映っているのか、それが本当に重要なんだというふうに思ってます。
Again, how strong they are, how attractive they are, how appealing they are to both you and others. These
Attractive? Does that mean sliders?
to every warrior of light.
ですので、エバーコールドとそれ以降のパッチでは、プレイヤーキャラクターの進化、それから皆さんのキャラクターの個性作りなどをゲームデザインのより中心に持っていこうと考えてます。
So with Evercold and the subsequent patches, we want to make sure that your player character can be as unique as you are, and have made this a focal point of our game design choices moving forward.
では、キャラクターに関する進化変
Show
更
me.
について
Show me the
お伝え
money.
していきます。
I need
All right,
to
so let's
see.
talk about what we have in store.
まあ他のこのアドベンチャーアクティ
I'm
ビティ
confused
ね
what's
他の
happening
キャラクター
here.
だとあんな感じで自分のね
There's Yoshi P's avatar in the bottom left.
キャラクターいろいろポーズ変えたりとか
So can you have
まあ
like,
背景はね
is that just the location they're in?
場所が表示されるん
Or
で
can you like
そんな
select a
感じに
background?
なりますよというサンプルです。
Okay, and again, that changes start with even this new UI. See how we have the character there? We'll make that character fully posable, so you can customize it based on how you're feeling at the time. Those backgrounds, that's where you're going, where you open it. That's going to be the background that you see. But the character will be fully customizable in
okay.
this as well.
さあでは
So are they like animated? Are they gonna be like, or are they just gonna be like just a solid screenshot?
アーマリーシステムの進化です。
Okay, but that's just the beginning. The first thing we want to talk about today is an armory system update.
Okay.
Whoa.
More slots, please. I'm constantly struggling.
長らく手を入れてこなかったこのアーマリーシステムですが、エバーコールドから大きな進化をさせていただきます。
Again, the armory system is something that's gone pretty much untouched for the past 13 years.
That's
ファイ
wild.
ナルファンタジー14のアーマリーシステム、一人のキャラクター
He
で
said 13 by the way.
全てのジョブが
Final Fantasy
プレイ可能である
13.
というのは非常に大きなメリットなので、まあ当然それはそのまま残ります。
So again, as you know, the armor system sets us apart from other MMOs in that it allows players to experience multiple classes and jobs with just a single character. That's not going to change.
ただこれまでは装備とかアイテムレベルはやっぱり共通ではなくて、基本的にジョブごとにちゃんと成長させてくださいというのが今のアーマリーシステムです。
But again, that also means that gear and item level are also specific for each job. And this forces players who want to specialize in multiple jobs to
Are they
gather
gonna
gear and increase item
make it
levels
just one
for each
level
job
for everything?
separately.
新たな
Because that would actually be
アーマ
kinda
リー
sick.
システムの進化としてジョブのレベルそのものは今まで通り、それぞれのジョブレベルをちゃんと上げてくださいというのは
I love the
変わらないです
little
So
icons, by the way.
enabling
They're
those
so
jobs
cute.
will still exist, and you'll still have to level them separately. But
ただしアイテムレベルについては最も高い、アイテムレベルのジョブの値を他のジョブにコピーできるようにします。
But now players will be able to reflect their highest item level to other jobs.
Holy shit, that's insane. I can't remember what my highest level is right now because I'm not big on the end game stuff. But like, I think I'm like up there in the 700s or whatever. And then like the rest of my jobs are just like nowhere near. Because I can't be bothered with this.
まだ使用検討中ですけど、マテリアとかサブパラメーターとかそれぞれのジョブを究極に強くしたいって考えたらそれぞれのギアを
Well, at the same time, there's the argument to be made that gives you less to do in the game then because you're not leveling your other jobs like gear and stuff.
Okay,
But
we're
I don't
still
know.
hammering out the details.
It seems cool, though.
Again, this won't include like stat boosts awarded by material. We still want players that really want to maximize things to have something that, gives them motivation for that.
ただやっぱりこれまでレイドのねサベージをヘルプしたいみたいな時になかなかねアイテムレベルギア揃わなくてヘルプできないみたいなことあったと思うんですけど、これまで以上に複数のジョブでプレイしやすくなると思います。
But for the majority of players, this new feature means that you now have more freedom to choose how and what you want to play. For example, maybe you wanted to help out, with a savage raid, but you didn't have the right gear. Or you wanted to go as one job, but it hadn't been leveled up and you wouldn't be able to go. Now,
詳細な仕様は今後さらにねお伝えしていきますが、このアーマリーシステム進化させてこれまで以上にたくさんのプレイスタイルを許容していきたいと思います。
again, we still have a lot of details to tell you in the future, but again, this is opening up the game for more players to play a lot of different ways rather than being kind of forced into one job. So please look forward to the information that we have in the coming months.
Okay. But I did think they mentioned character being unique and that we've not talked about
We still
customization.
got a
I'm
lot
sad.
more.
続いては
Unless they're going to talk about it later in the
キャラ
future.
クター
What's this about
アクション
skins?
スキンという
What does that say?
システム
Oh,
を導入します。
that's cool.
Next up, we're looking to introduce character action skins.
こちらはですね、皆さんの
I feel like I don't know what that is.
もうちょっとね、個性豊か
Maybe I'm too new to the game. I don't know.
できるように新たな報酬としてアニメーション
Or is the idea when you're doing certain
用意して
animations you can switch to
そ
like
れによ
a
ってですね
specific
キャラクターをちょっと個性的にね
like if
カスタム
like
する
a
みたいな遊びを
Lalafell has
想定
like
し
the
てます
book, for example, for
via
summoner, and
these
they're like
new rewards,
compared
players
to
can now
like an
customize
Elizon
their
who just stands
characters
there with the
with
book. You can like
additional
change it so you can have the
animations
Lalafell
designed
one.
for
Is that
specific
the
player
idea?
Character actions. With this, you can further set apart your avatar from everyone else.
ただしバッごめんこれ欧州で
Come on.
Wait, what?
Sorry. Have to wait until
Oh.
Berlin. It's July though.
まあちょっとねサンプルが間に合わないんで
It's cool to confirm it
we,
though.
we were gonna show it here, but we couldn't get the sample ready in time. Sorry.
Fair
さあ
enough.
さんまだあります。
But we have more.
次はですね、非常に細かいポイントになりますけど
Character
キャラクターメイ
customization.
クにキャラクターメイキングに関するお知らせです。
All right.
Did
And
I summon
thirdly,
it?
we are planning on broadening character creation options.
Thank you. That's what I want to know about. All the rest of it's cool as well. But this is my meat. This is the meat to my potatoes, you
皆さ
know.
んに本当に多大なご協力をいただいたグラフィックスアップデートを行わせていただいたことでシステムの拡張というのができるようになりました。
All right. So thanks to the massive graphical update we introduced back in 7.0, our character creation system is now capable of handling an even bigger load. So we will be offering much more in the way of customizing your in-game
Customing. Hell yeah. New feature, customing, coming soon.
まあそのおかげでですね、さまざまな部分でキャラクターにアップデートを行っていきます。
So
Do not
here are
say more details.
A handful of some of the features that we're looking to add.
Okay. Color picker. That's cool. Customization of iron lips, face paint layering. That's
ちょっ
cool.
と
Select parts of individual gear
かなり
pieces.
細かい点
Huh?
が多いです。
I'll say,
Okay.
so a lot of these are very, very, small things.
ただごめん、残念ながら。
So does that mean like if you have like a
We don't have any
mouth instead of a
butt
preset
fighters.
shape,
Sorry,
you
no
can
butt
like...
fighters.
Oh,
Yet.
come on!
Yet.
There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. Did he say he lies? Because I
まあ
swear
こんな
God.
感じの
I can't tell what's different. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds kind of bad, but like...
決められた
All I can think of is that maybe you can like actually like move the eyes around and like morph them a little bit instead of having like a preset face. The thing that I want is stop locking hairstyles behind specific faces. It's annoying.
ものすごい数の色を皆さん自身で作ってください。
So, up until now, hair color, skin tone, and eyes have all been...
I like the emo Lalafell on the
presets.
left.
Now we're going to introduce a color picker for these 3 things, allowing you
Whoa.
far more options
Those
to
hairstyles look
customize your
insane.
character.
なので今までできなかった色表現というのが相当増えることになります。
Again, so colors that you couldn't have used before, now most of them are going to be open for use.
That is very cool.
まあちょっとねスクリーンショットだと
All
分かり
three
に
of
くいです
those
けど、目の
ladies
色も
are from
かなりね
Solution 9.
今回細かく、変えてます。
And again, it's hard to tell in the screenshot, but not just the skin tones and the hair color, but also the eyes as well.
Oh yeah, they've got like neon colored
こんな感
eyes.
じもできますね。
Yeah,
Is that
like
dude
this as
green?
well.
Can you just have whatever skin
まあ
color you
なの
want
で思い
now?
思いの個性でね、
The heck?
楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。
Again, this is all
Yo,
about
look at the dude on the bottom right.
individuality,
That
what
is
you
one
want to
cool
do,
looking guy.
creating styles that were impossible before.
それからですね、続いて瞳とか唇とか、細かいカスタマイズ、アイシャドウっていうのがあるので見てみましょう。
All right, next up, let's get a better look at improved iris and lip customization, as well as the new eyeshadow feature.
まずこれが
Okay.
今です。
So this is now.
ダウ。こんな感じになります。
Wow, look at the eyes on that. Holy shit. There's like more shine on things as well.
And again, it's very detailed. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you look closely,
これ
Nah, I can see the
瞳
difference.
瞳の動向とか
I feel like the color of the lines on the side look different, or is that like
強く入れるとか、ハイライト入らないようにするとか、かなり
oh,
細
like
かい調整
like
できるよう
makeup
になり
on
ま
the
す。
on the
iris
cheeks?
size, the highlights around the eyes, whether you want it off or on, or stronger or lighter.
で目周り全体にアプローチちょっと入れたスクリーンショットを用意してます。
And we have a screenshot that shows a close-up of the face as well.
Can we? Can you zoom in, please?
You can do it like this as well. You see
Whoa!
around
Look at the one on the
eyes.
right. Holy crap!
だから
That
もう
the definition on the
最近流行
eyes
りのメイク
through the
まあ例えば
makeup. That looks really
リップ
cool.
を鮮やかに表現したり、アイシャドウとか、
You-
チークと
y'all
か
can't tell me that these two aren't lovers. Come on now. We've got like the goth-looking girl and the bright-eyed, like blonde girl. They're smooching.
And so,
They're
again,
smooching.
things like lip
That's
glossiness
girlfriends right
or
there.
eyeshadow, or being able to layer the face painting. All these different things.
Yo, hold on. Do we
we're
have
planning on
like the
adding
spiky
to
collar in the
have you
game
be
right
able to
now? I don't
customize
actually
your
know.
character even more.
Or is that like a new item? I'm going to assume that we probably do, and I just haven't seen it.
All right, and finally, I mentioned toggling on and off certain parts on pieces of gear. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh, does it mean like you can like take off like a belt or something?
まあスイッチをオフにすると
You switch
まあパワース
off.
Oh my god, I actually love that. Holy shit.
まあ斜め掛け
That
の
is so
革ベルト
cool.
片手
I imagine it's going to pick all the wrong pieces to take off, but it's still cool.
ヘルメットの開閉オンオフと同じようなものだと思ってください。
So you can see that for this piece of gear, we are able to turn off as a set the leather belt, the shoulder
So,
pauldrons, and the
is it going to
tassels at
take the
waist.
wall
So you can
expansion
think of this
cycle
along the lines
to
of what
update
you
all the
could
pieces
do
of the
with
game
your
to do
helmet and the
this?
visors.
Like the
That
2 die
can be
channels?
On, off. So all on or all off like this.
まあ鎧以外もちょっとスクリーンショット持ってきました。
We have something that's also just not armor as well, like all the other gear will have this.
まあこんな感じです。
Ooh. Oh, look at that dress in the top right. Oh, I'm covering it up. But like, it looks great.
まあ
I always hated the arms on that. I always thought it looked
シ
sort of
チュエー
silly.
ションとか気分とかに合わせて一層、個性豊かなね表現と
That
いう
is
の
so
が
cool.
できるようになるんじゃないかなと思います。
I'm never
So
taking
now
off that
you have the
backpack though.
freedom
That's my
to better
Pictomancer
coordinate
shirt.
your look
I
based
wear
on
that
the
all the
seasons,
time
your
as
mood, or
Picto.
whatever.
おまあでこれなんですけど 8.0 でこれらね機能を入れますけどこのキャラクターカスタマイズのアップデートは 8.x シリーズ 8.0 だけじゃなくて
I'm assuming that's everything
8.2
for character
8.3
creation,
でも
but I'm
いろ
not
いろな
sure.
カスタムの幅増やすアップデート
Or if there is
を今
anything more, it'll be
進行中なので
that's another show.
メジャーアップデートにもぜひ期待してください。
Okay, so the options that I just showed here, these are all planned for an 8.0 release. But updates to character customization is something that we plan on continuing throughout the 8.x series. So in 8.1,
Okay.
8.2, 8.3, we'll have even more things. Yoshida-san,
Does that just mean the toggle on and off stuff getting updated?
8.2? No?
分かった分かった。 わかった。I'll try.
Okay.
さあ、まあ、
Give
以上のように
us the
ですね
sliders.
これまで以上に皆さんのプレイモチベーション上げるようにですね、
What about
光の戦士
bicep
自身を中心
and
とした
leg
ゲームデザインというのを
sliders so you can
加
have
速させていきたい
true
と思
muscle
ってます
mummies.
Ultimately, these changes are about making sure that you, the Warrior of Light, are the centerpiece of your adventures in Final Fantasy XIV, and we are committed to taking strides to see that happen.
さあ、めちゃくちゃ長くなってます。
That makes me wonder if they're gonna have
I know we've gone over a lot,
NPCs later
but
on.
we're not even close to being done.
Damn. Do I see North South on?
システムだけじゃなくて、
Oh, it's just a bunch of
コンテンツ
stuff.
自体も進化させていきます。
Again, the evolution of Final Fantasy XIV doesn't stop with game design. We're also looking to improve upon our in-game content.
まずこちら、
Starting with this.
パブリックフィールド。
Talk to me. Because I kind of hate the open world stuff. It's kind of boring a lot of the time.
遊びというのを向上させていこうと思ってます
So。again, we want to improve
Also,
player experience.
I can't remember what it's
in
called
public
right now,
field
but
areas.
the right location under improving. My favorite location in the whole game. I love that
エ
place.
リアそのものを全体攻略するみたいな、遊び概念を導入していく予定になってます。
Also, living memory.
That
I love
means
living memory.
adding more dynamic events and more content for players to try out in each area in order to truly master those areas.
Okay.
でまあこれまでどうしてもねこうマッチングベースだったがゆえにパブリックフィールドの活用が我々、まあ、僕自身やっぱりおろそかになっていたのでそこに手を入れていくつもりです。
And again, with the majority of daily player activity being relegated to the duty finder, public fields
Duty.
can feel kind of lonely and underused, and that's our fault.
でたくさんの人数で戦った時の、例えばバフやデバフの表示上限の問題などにも今積極的に手を入れていこうとしてますので、ぜひご期待ください。
And again, we want to fix that, creating
Sorry about
more
the bottle
exciting
noise.
dynamic content. And of course, we'll be working on making sure that those areas remain stable. We don't want any problems with
Okay,
too
good.
many debuffs crashing the servers. Right?
What are people shouting?
さあさらに続いてなんですがクエストの体験も向上させていこうと思ってます。
And again, we're also looking to improve how quests are played.
ファイナルファンタジー14、
Okay.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズのナンバリングタイトルとしてメインクエストとかサブクエスト、ストーリーに、重きを置いてます。
So Final Fantasy XIV and the Final Fantasy series is one that takes its stories seriously and puts a big emphasis on stories.
ただシステム的なサポートはあえて極端にはしないようにしてきました。
And that means we've avoided a lot of system-side guidance seen in many other modern games when it comes to progressing through main and side quests.
より快適にですね。
I was gonna say, learning how to play the game, I was so confused what the hell was going on, like 90% of the time. I missed so many, like, content unlocks.
So moving forward, we plan on introducing some quality of life features that will help ease the burden of questing. That said, we have a lot on our shoulders right now, so...
More details later.
なのでごめんなさいこれも
Yep.
欧州で話させてください。
We'll have more
Uh-huh.
on Berlin.
まあもちろんバトルコンテンツも進化させていきます。
And of course, we'll be evolving our battle content as well.
I'm curious, they've not mentioned anything about
まあ
jobs
これ
yet.
ら既存のバトルコンテンツも進化させていくんですが、
Okay. Adjusting progression routes to 24-person raids, huh? I don't really care much about the raids at a third difficulty level, just because I don't do Savage, that doesn't really mean anything to me. Curious about I'm assuming that means Alliance raid stuff. Interesting.
Okay, so up until now, 8-man raids have been limited to 2 difficulty levels, normal and savage. With Evercold, we're going to be adding a 3rd difficulty level, not above, but in between the 2.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm back in. I'm back in. You have me intrigued. I was gonna say, because doesn't Ultimates exist? That I would class that as the 3rd difficulty.
多い時でも20%とかなんで、この差をやっぱり埋めたい。もっとたくさんの人に上にチャレンジしていただくためにも、 習慣を作りたい。それがまず一つ目の理由です。
So again, if you look at the clear rates of our normal raids, it's about 85% for normal. But when you get up to Savage, it's only about 20% max. So what we want is a way to shore up this difficulty gap between the two.
Oh, it says next to them Berlin and Japan, so they're going to talk more about this at those shows.
To
Okay.
experience these raids and improve their gear.
ただもちろん、
But are they going to talk about new battle content? That doesn't
どう
say
なるのか気になると思うんですけ
another
ど
show next to them.
さっきね、新しいアイテムレベルの成長概念を入れますっていう話をした通り、そのノーマルとサベージの間の、コンテンツ難易度をプレイしていってギアを成長させるみたいなルートをちゃんと作ることで、まあどう遊んでもギアがね成長させていけられるみたいなのを目指して、この2つ目の難易度を作ろうと思ってますので、より多くの方に楽しんでいただけるように、頑張っていきます。
And again, what you're probably all thinking is about what are the rewards going to be for like for this. And again, it's all about creating that third route that allows more players to have that opportunity to improve their gear and their item levels.
Dyeable
And this is
gear?
going to be one of
I'm
those
tired
routes.
of not being able to have dyeable gear because you have to do
レースの
Savage.
上に当たる絶アルティメットもこれまで同様にちゃんと開発していきます。
But don't worry, hardcore gamers, we still have Ultimate for you. And we're going to continue updating Ultimate as well.
What?
開発し続けるんですよ。
ごめん聞こえない。
Ultimate, 絶。
絶作るよ。
Yeah. We won't forget about the hardcore gamers.
What?
I feel like he's
It's
doing a
okay, I
bit.
got you.
He's doing a bit.
まあすみません、この8人レイド。
I can't tell if Yoshi P is like quite a short dude or if Koji Fox is just like a giant, you know?
ファンフェスで発表させてください。
And like it says there, we'll have more about these new 8-person raids in this third difficulty level in Berlin.
それから
Okay.
2番目の項目、アライアンスレイド。まあ非常にね、多くの方にプレイしてもらってるんですけど、長いと時間が。
As for Alliance raids, we understand that these can prove to be quite the time sink for a lot of players.
なので、
Near.
これ
I love those raids, but every time you get put in there in Alliance raid, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
大胆に
And then you're like, okay, this is going to take like 40 minutes.
We have no plans to shorten the length of the raids, but
Okay.
we're exploring ways that we can change
To-
up raid progression so as to alleviate the time burden on you.
でここ
What does that even mean?
アライアンスレードを使ってというかアライアンスレードで作ったボスとかを使って新しくギアを成長させる要素とかも今考えているのでそれら含めて日本ファンフェスでお伝えさせてください。
Again, we have a lot of new content attached to this, ways to raise your item level via these raid bosses. But again, we can't talk too much about it yet, and we're going to talk more about that
Okay.
in Tokyo.
Is that going to be something kind of like,
コンテンツというのもお届け
Deep
して
Dungeons.
いきますので
I think it's
ぜひ
Deep Dungeons,
こ
or
れから
whatever they're called.
8.0
Maybe not
が
Deep
始まっていく
Dungeons,
新しいバトル
but
コンテン
the
ツ
ones
ぜ
where
ひ
you
ご期待ください
basically, you can like
Again,
pick a
we
path
have
and then
a
you
lot
go
new
off and you do
content
this and
planned
you
as
do...
well. We'll be
Is it
talking
kinda gonna be
about
like that?
soon, So please look forward to it.
Or like it's going to be, well, this time we're going to make you fight
今
boss
日
A, next
ここ
time
で
it might be boss
お
B.
知らせする
or
ゲーム
something.
デザインの進化に関して今日お知らせできる分の最後これからご紹介します。
Okay, and last but not least, for our game design updates, today we have the following announcement.
それがこちらです
There we go.
Ever-cold, ever-evolving. Why didn't they just go with
新生
that
ファイナル
instead of
ファンタジー
taking it to the
14
next
から
level?
13年本当に
Hire
大
me.
変長くお待たせしました
After 13 long years, we're finally introducing
I'm sorry, what?
いよいよですねリージョン内フリーマッ
Ah,
チ
lots of people have been talking about that, yeah.
player matching.
That's cool. Might not matter for me, but like, I know that's been like a big topic
これに
for a
よ
lot
り
of
です
people.
ね同一リージョンの全ワールドから、自由にマッチング可能になります
This means player matching will now include all worlds across an entire region.
I don't really know what that means, if I'm being honest.
ひとまず
Does that mean like shorter queue times because there'll be more players? Or is this like specifically for things like Savage?
ちょっとご説明します
Or
それが
something.
何なのか
All right, so I want to show you what I mean with an example from the US, the EU, and Japan.
Oh, or does it mean like Chaos and Light will be able to play together? Because I'm on Light.
複数のデータセンターが、存在していて、その中に、ワールド軍というのが存在してました。
All right, so in each of our regions, we have several data centers that each contain several different worlds.
Mention of the Balmung. Oh god.
マッチングっていうのは、この
Balmung server. Oh
ご
no.
とにマッチングしてました。
So up until now, player matching has been limited to worlds that exist in only the same data center, like this.
Right, okay.
これが
So
今
now, yeah, they'll all be
This
together.
is now.
今回の進化によりこの複数データセンターが存在する場合のこのデータセンターの間にある壁これがなくなります。
But soon we will have succeeded in removing that barrier between data centers in the same region. Like this.
Hell yeah. Those two dudes in blue shirts can rock together. Let's go.
まあ当然マッチングができるようになるので、パーティー募集も
Nice. That's
Yep,
that's
and
pretty
this
cool.
includes Party Finder as well.
That one guy in the like yellow hat, he does not look bothered. He was just like,
まあこれまで本当
dude is not
例えば
impressed.
まあレイドがこれ
Oh,
レイド
he's
のね
he's
攻略が
like someone's
盛んなデータセンターへ
escort to this event, and he's not a fan, so he's just like, what am I watching? I don't understand.
集中するなど本当に長らくご迷惑をおかけしました。
In the past, we've seen a lot of players forced into using the data center travel systems to specifically play on raid-focused servers. Sorry about that, but
ただし今回の進化によって複数のデータセンターが存在するリージョンではデータセンターの壁を越えて同一リージョン内全てのワールドからマッチングそしてパーティー募集ワールド間テレポも全部自在にできるようになります。
so now with same region matching, all worlds in the region are open up for player matching, Party Finder, and world visits, meaning more options for players without having to switch data centers.
I'm still looking for Jesse Cox in the crowd.
多分気になるのは
I know he's there.
When? When?
You want to know when, right?
Hey, Yoshpi, when?
When?
Next update. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. It does say X though. Sometime in that series.
このリージョン内のフリーマッチングシステムですがエバーコールドのリリースを待たずにパッチ 7.5X パッチ 7.5 の途中で、テストを開始します。
The best thing is you won't have to wait long for this. Development is currently wrapping up, and we hope to have our first stress test happen sometime in 7.5X.
まず申し訳ないです。どうしても我々開発チームが日本にあるので
That feels like a dampener on the news. They're doing a stress test. First one is in Japan. Oh.
So our first test is going to happen in Japan.
Damn
so we
it.
can make sure everything is.
で細かいバグなどがフィックスできたタイミングで
I feel like I can speak for most people here for this. Thank you, Japan. Thank you, Japan, for testing this for us.
お待たせさせませんのでいずれにしても
Okay.
ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
And then once we have determined that there are no bugs and everything is safe, after Japan is done, next up is America, then EU, then China.
EU. That's me. I'm EU. Well,
And we hope to
technically.
have everything done before Evercold even begins.
詳細なテストスケジュールのお知らせというのは別途、皆さんにアナウンス詳細出させていただきますので、もう少しそのスケジュールの詳細お待ちいただければ幸いです。
All right, and so we'll update you all as soon as we have a detailed schedule on when that Japanese test
So is this going to be a
begins
2-hour
and
show
when
this
we're gonna
time?
begin
I feel like usually about an hour and a half,
details
2
very
hours. Alright, is this on to like the content? Activities?
さて
Look at some dungeons or
いろい
something?
ろお話ししてきたんですが、さあこれで終わり？じゃあもちろんありません。
Okay, we're finally finished. Or are we?
Oh.
No.
さあ、再びエバーコールドの
Is this like a one last thing, or I'm
It turns
confused?
out I still have a lot more to tell you about Evercold.
Yes!
Oh!
Hey! I was kind of curious if they were going to do new jobs, or if they were going to, like, just, like, maybe work a bit more on the current jobs we have. I was fine with either option, honestly.
まあやっぱり新ジョブ皆さん楽しみ
And
に
you're not going to
している
tell
と思いま
us
すが
till Berlin and
今回も
Tokyo.
2つ
I know!
新しいジョブを2つ
I
追加し
know!
ます
Okay, and of course, a new expansion means new jobs, and just like 7.0, we're planning to introduce 2 new jobs with 8.0.
Alright. Do we get the rolls? Or...
じゃあロールは
Okay, what's the roles then?
一つはタンクです
A new tank? Sweet. I'm not really much of a tank player, but, like, I solo tanks.
もう一個は DPS です
Oh,
And a DPS.
What kind of DPS?
あの
Ranged?
DPS は
Maybe?
Huh? What kind? DPS? Just
い
DPS?
やまあ DPS は物理レンジ DPS です
That artwork is
Physical
awesome.
range DPS.
I somehow called that because it's only got like 3 jobs. It needs more.
It's hot. What? Are you taking up? Hey.
Okay, I still don't know what that means.
Guess who's back?
Is it something related to that guy? As in, like, the way he moves?
わかんないわかんない
Screen capture right now.
Ah, nothing on the back. Damn it!
この2つ
I don't know what that means, but I look forward to reading
14オリジナルの
all the chatter online about what that could mean.
That
ど
both
んな
of these,
ジョブになる
Like,
の
what,
か
do we get to have like a
ぜひ想像を
giant
いろいろ
suit
し
or
ながら
something?
お待ちください
Is that the new
both of
tank?
these new jobs are FF14 originals as opposed to legacy
Ooh.
FF jobs.
Okay.
And
ただ一つ目のジョブは欧州です
Yeah.
but sorry, first job is
Every
gonna be
time.
announced in Berlin.
Every time.
So you know the roles.
あのねごめん開発中すぎてまだね動画ができてないのよ
Yeah, we're still so early in development. We don't even have any videos of the jobs in play yet. So
でまあいつもだとジョブの話はここで
Concept art
一
though?
応公演終わりなんですけど
Wink.
ジョブに関しても実はめちゃくちゃ大きな進化が予定されてます
but speaking of jobs, we have another major evolution in store for you in this department.
Oh, come on. What is it? New system. Woo! Yeah! New system! New job action system. Okay. Reborn and evolved. A Realm Reborn mode. We're going back to 2.0.
Everybody's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
新たなジョブシステムとしてリボーンモードそれからエボルブモードっていう全く新しい概念が、今回 8.0 で実装になります
Okay, we're looking to change up how you play Final Fantasy XIV with the introduction of an all-new job action system, which consists of 2 modes, Reborn mode and Evolved mode.
じゃあこのリボーンとエボルブ
Is one of those going to be like a basic mode for newer players, and the other one's going to be more unique per
So let
job?
me explain.
皆さん落ち着いて聞いてくださいね
Okay, calm down. Let us get to the end.
リラックス
Relax, relax. We've got a lot to tell you.
まず
Yo, look at that
今の
artwork.
Final Fantasy XIV
God damn.
7.0までに実装されたバイパーと
I'm going to assume that's not none of that art's new.
通常のバトルジョブ
But if it is, then
21
damn.
ジョブそれにエクストラの青魔導士を入れて合計22ジョブ存在してます
Okay, so currently
I don't
in
know
Final
if Beastmaster
Fantasy
is
XIV,
included.
we have the 21 Disciples of War and Magic, these combat jobs. We have 21 jobs, and that's including Viper and Pictomancer from 7.0, plus 1 limited job, Blue Mage, for a total of 22 battle jobs.
So no Beastmaster? Or is that going to be like a future
エ
update?
ボルブは青魔導士それから間もなく実装となる魔獣使いのエクストラの2ジョブには対応してません
Okay, so the 2 battle modes that we just talked about, Reborn and Evolved, will only be available for the 21 jobs, and not the limited jobs of Blue Mage and the upcoming Beastmaster.
Okay. Okay. I was going to say, why include it in the artwork
エク
then?
ストラなんで
I mean, it's limited.
Funny
so
bit.
It's limited.
ここからは通常21ジョブをベースに説明します。
Okay, so today we're talking about these modes for these 21 jobs.
I just want to know how red mage
リ
changes.
ボンは何かというと、
Okay.
これまでのファイナル
That was kind of my idea, like they were going to keep it similar to how things are now, with the homogenized systems, but Evolved will make all the jobs feel a lot more unique and advanced, and then you can just pick which version you would prefer to play.
Okay, so what exactly are these modes? So we're going to start off with the Reborn mode. And basically, Reborn mode is what we have now. The actions and battle action rotations that you've been used to since A Realm Reborn.
まあこれはレルムリボーンというほら申請からこのジョブシステム始まってるので名前をリボーンにしますよということです。
And again, that's where the name comes from. We're calling it the Reborn mode, not because it's reborn, but because it's been around since A Realm Reborn.
でこれはリミテッドジョブを除くすべての今ある21ジョブにリボンモード存
Why
在
does
し
that
ます。
say update?
And so all 21 jobs.
I haven't played enough of
will be getting
Dragoon to know what that
adjustments
move
and
is.
upgrades for 8.0,
I just
but
know that
for
it's
all intents and
Dragoon.
purposes, this mode exists for all those 21 jobs.
この21ジョブのリボンモードは当然 8.0 の調整とかアップグレードを行って皆さんが今プレイしている基本ローテーションなどはこれまでのものをなるべく維持して継続実装されるモードだと思ってください。
And again, we're going to be doing updates like every expansion for these 21 jobs for this mode. Basically, like what we always do, Reborn mode is what you know, what we've had before, with very little changes to it.
このリボンモードに加えて今回 8.0 からは既存21
Okay, now talk about Evolved. I want to know what that's all about.
実装します。
But the real change here is apparent with Evolved mode, which is also available for
I apparently
all
wrote the
21
script for
existing
this, because
jobs.
every time I seem to say something, they do the thing. Okay. Intriguing.
まずリボンモードとエボルブモード。エボルブは今までの、リボンとは異なるジョブアクションのローテーションになってます。なので基本別物です。
So what is different? First off, that biggest difference is we're going to have all new action rotations, different from the existing ones in the Reborn mode.
そしてですね、今より少ないキーとかボタン使用数になるように
Interesting.
重視してます。
The next big change is that it will have fewer keystrokes or button presses, fewer inputs.
でね、これを言うと、なんだよ、イージーモードかよみたいな勘違いされる方いるかもしれません。
But I know, again, looking at this, what some of you might think right off the bat is, oh, so it's just an easy mode. No.
エボルブモードっていうのはリボンモードを簡略化したりとか簡単操作でプレイできるっていうものではないです。
In no way is Evolved mode a simplified, watered down version of Reborn mode.
まあ現代のねゲームプレイのプレイフィールにより合わせるためにできる限りキーの数を少なくしたりとかパッドでより快適に遊べるっていう工夫はやってるんですけど、リボーンとエボルブは別のものです。
Again, to give games a more modern feel, a lot of games have recently taken to introducing modes that kind of feature streamlined controls.
で、まあ、どうしてもねこう他社さんで失礼なんですけどこうストリートファイター6のほらクラシックとモダン
Did you just say Street Fighter 6?
想像されると思うんですけどそうではないです。
And so take, again, Street Fighter VI, for example. It has its classic mode and modern control schemes. And you may be thinking that our Reborn and Evolved modes are similar to this, but that is not the case.
まあなのでリボンモードの竜騎士と、エボルブの竜騎士が、まあ、なのでジョブが倍になると思ってもらった方が早いです。
So, for
Inside
example,
you, there are
Reborn
2
mode
dragoons.
And Evolved mode Dragoon will have some similarities, but they all also have their own unique actions and own unique rotations. So you can now
I do
think
like
that,
that dragoon
there are
set, though.
two
It is
kinds
cool.
of dragoons in the game.
まあもちろんそうリボンモードとの竜騎士とエボルブモードの竜騎士それぞれ共通のアクションというのもあります。
And again, they will still have things that are actions that overlap.
ただしそれぞれ 固有のアクションを持っていて、まあ、やっぱりローテーションが全然変わるので、違ったタイプの竜騎士が生まれるというふうに思ってください。
Again, but like I said, they also have their own unique actions and their own unique action rotations, making them feel completely different.
Unique actions, huh?
なのでまとめるとこういうことですね。リボンモードは、基本的には従来の今まで皆さんが遊んでるもの変わりませんよ。
The crowd is so quiet right now. I feel like people are just kind of confused. I know I am. It sounds cool though if they're trying to change things up a bit, then sure. As long as it doesn't just make things even more homogenized.
で、エボルブモードに関しては新しいジョブのスタイルでより個性的にローテーションもリボーンとは違いますよという新しいスタイルだと思ってください。
And Evolve mode, on the other hand, introduces a completely new way to play, a completely new style with redesigned rotations that better bring out each job's unique characteristics.
I'll definitely be checking out Evolved mode. If it's available day one, I'll definitely be checking that out.
リボーンとエボルブは非戦闘中であればいつでも切り替えていただけます。
That's cool. I'm hoping I'm assuming it will save your like presets and stuff, like where you've got everything set.
そして当然なんですけど、レベルは共通なので育て直していただく必要もありません。
And job level is shared, so there's no need to relearn actions for either mode.
装備も共通なのでそのまま使っていただいて大丈夫です。
Gear is also shared, so again, no need to gather new mode-specific gear.
そしてこのエボルブモードが使えるようになるのはジョブ解放された瞬間に、もうエボルブ選択できるようになるのでぜひお好みの方で遊んでください。
Makes it much more enticing to play multiple characters as well, because then you could jump into a job that you played or that you're used to, and then you could use Evolved mode and instantly just be like, okay, I'm going to change this up, I'm going to do this. Sounds interesting. But I'm still a little bit confused, because it just sounds kind of like you can just, instead of pressing B-A-Y with your rotation, you can do Y-A-B. And I'm like, okay.
リボンモードが存在するのはここまでの21ジョブです。
That's weird. Fair enough, but that's weird.
エバーコールドから追加される、新ジョブ2体、またそれ以降に追加されるジョブも基本的にはリボンボードを持ってなくてエボルブだけでやっていきます。
All new jobs introduced from 8.0 on will only have an evolved mode.
もちろん今ね皆さんがめっちゃ
I'm confused why that only has one.
どっちが強いのみたいな。
But it only has evolved.
The question on everybody's mind now is like, which one's stronger, right?
Both of
これ
them.
はちゃんとお伝えしておきますが、エボルブモードの方がほんのちょっと強くなる予定です。
And so due to how the new mode has been designed, I can say that in a general sense, evolved is probably just a little bit stronger.
I'm not sure if I like the sound of that, because I could see people playing with reborn jobs being kind of cast out of like high-end activities because they don't have the same DPS.
However, like I said earlier, battle content has all been designed to be compatible with both modes and completable with both modes. So ultimately, it comes down to you. Try both and choose the style that feels best for you.
ボスコンテンツ、ボスとのねバトルしてる時に相性っていうのは出るかもしれませんが、まあそれももちろん埋められるように努力はしていきます。
That said, at first, depending on the boss and their mechanics, there may be some battles that feel better suited to one mode than the other, but and the develop team will do our best to make sure that that difference is as negligible as possible.
さあこの基調講演でこのリボーンとエボルブの話をする
Not
のは
entirely
こ
sure
こまで
how
な
I
んです
feel
が
about that. It sounds kind of
おいお
weird.
いちょっと吉田待てよ、もっと詳しくなんか映像とか見せろよっていう声あると思います。
So this is all we have for Reborn and Evolve modes today, but I imagine some of you are
Berlin.
like, what the hell, Yoshida? I don't know what's going on. Come on.
今日この後
Oh, okay.
今日のこの会場でやる開発パネルで実際にエボルブモードの4ジョブ動かして説明します。
Look forward to potentially
So if you
seeing more
want to know
details
more
from that.
about this new evolved mode, we have an entire development panel planned later today to talk specifically about this, where we're actually going to have a PC on stage and showing the evolved mode in action.
Oh, I'm going to watch that in my own time. That sounds cool. I'm intrigued.
Paladin, Dragoon,
詩人
Bard,
ホワイトメイジ
White Mage. We'll be showing all of those.
No tanks, huh?
ものすごい開発初期段階でユーザー UI とかすげえデバッグ表示みたいなやつ出るんで、なかなかレアな映像も見れますんで、ぜひこの後、開発バトルシステムデザイナーの玉木君と一緒にやるここで実機を使って、プレゼンテーションしますので、そちらをご注目ください。
In this presentation, like we said, we're going to be showing some very early in development type of stuff. So you're going to actually, there's going to be debug messages on the screen. So it's actually a good way to kind of see how we develop the game and some of the tools that we use. We have today together with us here in Anaheim, the battle system designer that helped create this system. He is here today, Tamaki-san.
Okay, I'm just going to move on a little bit from that.
ここからはまだまだちょっとアップデートの話しますよ。
We still have more to go. We're not
How
done.
much though? I need to know. Is it half an hour?
各種アップデート
What am I
の
looking at?
コンテンツの話を簡単に。
What is that gear that I'm looking at in the bottom right? Is that new? Is that new? Is that the red mage gear? Is that the red mage gear? I need to know if that's the red mage
スター
gear.
トしていきます。
All right, so we do have some
I'm gonna
additional
let you
updates. We're going to
continue.
go through these kind of quickly.
まずレベルキャップは
Yep.
100から110になります。
First off, level cap increase from 100 to 110.
まあこれ100に到達したからもうちょっとなんか
I do kind of wish that we just had a different system past level 100 though.
レベル10上げることにしました。
After hitting 100, there was internal talks about maybe possibility of trying something different, but in the end, it's like, I'll just raise it to 110.
Okay.
作
I
戦に行
don't
きましょう。
like that, I'm not gonna lie.
もちろんね、これらのコンテンツも通常通り、減らさずに実装していきます。
And of course, we won't be cutting any of this content. All of this is going to be making updates in the upcoming expansion.
Oh, is this just hit
あらゆる
expect
方
the
面でやっぱり
usual?
進化は必要だというふうに感じていて、例えばフェイトは少し数減らしてでもよりダイナミックなものを作っていきたいと思ってますし、モブハントにしてもフィールド強化施策として 8.X シリーズでさらに強化した遊びへと、進化させようと今計画をしています。
So, but we also recognize that a lot of aspects of these things need their own evolution. For example, maybe we have the fates, maybe we reduce the number of fates introduced, but we make those fates introduced larger and more dynamic. As with the hunt as well, it's ready for an evolution of its own to kind of correspond with
That
those
one
updates
girl
that we
was
have
like,
planned for the public field.
まあもちろんね、トレジャーハントに関
She's
して
a
も
big hunt
新しい要素
stan.
というのを、計画しようとしています。
And of course, we're planning some new features for treasure hunts as well.
Cool. I like a good treasure hunt.
それからですね、忘れてはならないダンジョンも
I
もちろ
see
ん
dancing green in the
たくさんあります
crowd.
And of course, we cannot forget our instance dungeons. We'll be introducing
Ooh.
several
Whoa, look at that ship.
Evercold.
That's cool as
これ
hell.
らのインスタンスダンジョンもですね、これまで
Why is one of the
活動
dungeons
同様に
just a town?
数を減らしたりせず
We're gonna go on a Viking raid. Let's go.
たくさん実装していきます。
And again, we're planning on releasing the same amount as we always do with every expansion, so we're not cutting anything.
Okay, cool.
まあ今ここにね表示されているのは現在開発中のダンジョンのアートワークになってます。
Again, the 4 that you see here, these are currently under development for Evercold.
しかしさ、
Once again, no
氷
snow.
の力に侵食ってどこがだよってね。
Again, you're still looking like, where's the ice? It's supposed to be
Why do they
Evercold.
keep repeating everything I say?
まあどんな仕上がり
Am I part of the dev team? What is happening? Do I have I lost my memory?
What adventures await? You have to find out.
それからもちろん拡張といえばですね、多数の新しい装
Zoom
備
in.
とか
Zoom in.
新しい
Zoom
キャラ
in.
とかも実装となります。
And again, with
Show
new
us the
dungeons, we'll also
screen.
be introducing a lot of new gear and crafting.
Is that Sage on the left? I'm just guessing by the visor. Please,
I brought some artwork.
you son of a bitch! Zoom in. That's Paladin, clearly. Is that the new Summoner set? I don't really like the Summoner set. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Funnily enough, even though I'm like a magic main, I'm not really a big fan of robes. And that looks sort of similar, kind of similar to like what we got in Dawn Trail. That's a little bit boring to me. That Paladin set, I think it's because the logos on the legs, that kind of reminds me of Stormblood a little bit. That looks cool though. I'm guessing that's Sage. It's really weird to see a Sage set in red. If it is Sage, which I think it is, but I'm not sure. It looks cool though. I like the Sage set. I think Paladin's my favorite though.
I'm guessing you can kind of already tell which gear goes with which job.
Whoa. Oh, look at that dancer set. Oh. That Dragoon set looks cool as well, although I'm not gonna lie, I've never really been a big fan of, like, Dragoon sets. I get they're meant to emulate dragons, obviously, but, like, it's just all the weird spikes going everywhere has never really done it for me. A Samurai is kind of cool, but like, Samurai's another one that, like, I just don't really care much about a lot of the time. I like the idea of that, like, is that a headband? I'm guessing that over the nose is, like, a scar on the character, but do we get, like, a headband with that set? I don't know which one they're cheering for. It could be Eddie. Show me Red Mage! What is that? Oh, you fucking... Never mind. Oh, is that a crafter set? I thought that was Red Mage. For some reason. It doesn't have the white plume in the hat. Would look really nice on a Red Mage though, just saying. I'm a Red Mage man. Okay, I have my eyes on that set. Which is kind of annoying because I don't do crafting and gathering, so it's going to be a pain in the fucking ass getting that stuff because I don't like crafting. I don't find it fun.
Well.
I'm guessing that's Weaver, maybe, on the right. I could be wrong though.
You know, with new expansion comes new enemies.
Okay. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at? That's really cool. Like swords braided into its hair? How that does not sound safe.
Again, we can only
Bro like shakes his fur and like cuts off his own leg.
And the gimmicks and the mechanics that we have for our upcoming bosses are going to be pretty amazing.
Damn.
シナリオにね関わるので今日はね本当ごく一部しかお見せできないんですけどごめんなさい。
Again, a lot of these are linked directly to the main scenario, so showing too much would be spoilers. So again, you're going to have to kind of, this is going to have to be enough for you. Sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
これまで通り今日ね3段階になりますよって発表しましたけど、8人レイドというのも、順調に開発進んでます。
And again, we cannot forget our 8-player raid series. Again, we talked about how there's going to be.
And they're not going to talk about it. As usual, and alliance raids, which will pop up in the bottom left. Oh, yeah. Every time with this guy.
Sorry.
He's a joker. Every time this guy.
Again, this is we're gonna tell you more in Berlin. There's a reason for this that again we can't tell you now, but you'll know once we tell you in Berlin.
Why is there a reason for it? Is it set in Berlin? Details to come in Tokyo.
New ultimate raids as well. What about this ultimate raid? 7.5.
Ah, they're gonna reveal the
ultimate raid.
I don't really care personally. I'll listen to whatever new music they make for it. That's about it. Not my kind of content.
After? Later. You promise.
Ah. The top right's going to be Alliance Raid, and then it's going to say details somewhere else. I want them to reveal the Alliance Raid. I want to know what it is. I'm curious. I like Alliance Raids. I wasn't really the biggest fan of the
new content. We can't wait to see how players
Echoes of Vanadil, to be honest. Although we still have the third one to go. We've not got that yet. Okay. They didn't say Alliance Raid. Is that a new map? I can't tell. I don't play. I'm guessing that's Crystalline Conflict.
We have not forgotten PvP. We have several different interesting plans for PvP as well.
Interesting.
All of them currently in development.
Why do they not mention Alliance Raids? What the heck?
8.0 ではこのコンテンツサポーターシステムにも進化をちょっと予定してます。
Okay, we also have some plans for our duty support.
Isn't that
system
Heavensward?
coming, in 8.0.
Can you pick what characters you want to be in duty support? That'd be cool. I mean, it's basically just a trust system at that point, but still.
多くのリクエストっていうのをいただいてます。
So a lot of players have been clamoring for an option to enter dungeons in pairs.
Oh,
それを
that's cool.
カバーできるようなアップデートをちょっと今
Like if you just like playing with a single friend.
We're hard at work seeing if we can implement some of those moving forward.
All right.
You really
これね
Berlin is like getting all the goods.
We're in the middle of making it. We can't tell you yet. Okay, but we'll have details in July. Berlin. Okay.
ごめんなさい。まあでも近々ねそれが対応されるというふうに思っておいてください。
So yes, changes are coming very soon.
さあでは続い
I was
て
kind of hoping they'd say that AI would be better. They're not going to reveal it though, are they?
エバーコールドにももちろんアライアンスレイドがまあシリーズとして実装されることになります。
Details to come in
Of course,
Tokyo.
with 8.0, we're going to have a new alliance raid, of course.
さっきねアライアンスレイドその仕組み自体にも大きな進化があるというふうにお伝えしてきました。
And so I mentioned earlier in the keynote that we're looking to evolve alliance raids.
それだけじゃな
Oh,
く
are
て
they not going to do a new
じ
one?
ゃあどんなテーマのアライアンス
And they're
レイド
gonna
になるの
revolve
か
the
と
current
いう
ones
の
we
につい
have.
ても驚いていただけると思ってます。
But I reckon the big question on everyone's
Oh,
mind
just say
is,
new.
what is the theme of the next raid series?
では目も耳もぜひ注目してご覧いただきたいです。
So without further ado,
Oh, they're actually
open your
revealing it?
eyes and ears for this.
What is happening? I don't recognize the music, so it's not something that I know about. What? I haven't seen Evangelion. I've been meaning to. But they're doing an Evangelion crossover? That's fucking crazy. Alright, I wanted Final Fantasy XIII, but I'll take that. That sounds cool. Yo, when do we get Persona? When do we get the Persona Elites raid? Next expansion, let's go. Alright, I'm kind of excited for that. I've been meaning to check out Evangelion. I'm not the biggest anime person. I only started like watching stuff more recently. I've been watching stuff over on my reaction channel, Ocean's Couch, where I just started Dandadan. But Evangelion's on the list.
というわけで
I did not expect that.
8.0から
That's insane.
8.1から始まるアライアンスレイドは、まあ、世界中誰もが知っている日本が誇るアニメーション作品群エヴァンゲリオンとの最大火力でのクロスオーバーとなります。
I am excited to announce our explosive new crossover with the world-renowned Japanese animated series, Evangelion!
I'm curious though, because like a lot of the time they only tend to do crossovers with Square Enix properties, unless Square Enix has something to do with Evangelion for some reason. So I'm kind of surprised about that. I would have expected maybe like Dragon Quest, which I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
The title we have that we're currently using for the upcoming series of raids is Ghosts of Desire.
Are we gonna fight mechs? I don't know what Evangelion even is. It's like a mech show, right? Or something?
And you heard me correctly. I said series of raids, so this isn't a one-off. This collaboration will span all multiple tiers.
So 3 raids. Why not just say all 3?
今回はですね、株式会社カラーさんが完全監修、我々スクエアエニックスがコンテンツを制作という超強力タッグでお届けしてまいります。
We're gonna reveal the 8-man raids. It's gonna be Death Note.
We'll be developing the content while the producer of Evangelion, Kara, will be fully supervising that development.
That's wild. Not in a million years would I have seen that coming. Fair enough.
僕自身がすみません相当に濃いエヴァンゲリオンオタクなのでプレッシャーが相当高いんですけど 驚きと面白さ、最大に詰まったコンテンツとしてお届けしていくつもりです。
So many of you know already that I am a massive Evangelion otaku. So I reckon your expectations are going to be through the roof, but I'm more than confident that we can bring you something that will both surprise and entertain. Nervous?
No, he's just Evercold.
プレッシャー。
So much pressure.
新たなデザイン、それから新たなアートワーク、モデリング、いろいろ進行中ですので、今後のファンフェスでも続報を順次お届けしていこうと思います。
So we're currently right in the middle of creating new designs, artwork, working on modeling, and much, much more. And I hope to have even more to reveal to you at the
New
EU
designs,
and Tokyo
huh?
Fanfests.
ファイナルファンタジー14の世界で描かれるエヴァンゲリオンとの物語、30周年を迎えたエヴァンゲリオンシリーズとのクロスオーバー、ぜひご期待ください。
We are honored and excited to bring Evangelion, now nearing its 30th anniversary, into the world of Final Fantasy XIV and cannot wait for you all to experience this crossover and the unforgettable story we have planned.
Okay. Interesting. No, I need to watch all of Evangelion before that comes out. Fuck.
さあさあ、
Guess knows the
たく
time.
さんね、お届けしてまいりましたが、ここまでのね、エバーコールドのご紹介、いかがだったでしょうか。
So that's been a lot to take in. Is
Ah,
everybody pumped for
we're at the
Evercold
end.
now?
Please, one more thing. One more thing, please. New race. New playable race. Give us the cat people.
さあここからもうちょっと続きます。
But before we wrap up the keynote, we have more.
Aw. You tease.
まあまあまあ、ちょっとだけ
I will throw my pen at you,
お
sir.
知らせさせてください。
Just give us a little, just a little one, a small one.
まず 8.0 エバーコールド動作環境に変更はありません。
So the good news is, we won't be making any big changes to the system requirements.
Hey.
ただし
However,
一つだけお願いがあります。
we have one request.
長らくですね、我々を
Stop asking for butt sliders. That's the
世
request.
界中の
And I say
たくさんの
nay,
ゲーマーに対
never.
してたくさんのゲームをね、本当プレイさせてくれたプレイステーション
The Warrior of
4
Lights deserves a dumpy, damn it.
And that goes out to our PlayStation 4 users all around the globe.
Oh, they're discontinuing PS4?
8.0 では大丈夫です。プレイステーション4も大丈夫です。
So we've worked hard over the past few years to make sure 14 runs smoothly, and we can ensure you that it will still run smoothly, 8.0 will run smoothly on the PlayStation 4 as well.
ただし、
Oh.
However,
システム的な容量、データサイズの限界が近づいてきてます。
the problem is as Final Fantasy XIV continues to grow, we're quickly approaching the data limit of PlayStation 4's system capacity.
So is this going to be the last expansion for PS4? Is that what they're saying?
エンターテインメント様のご協力で、実はファイナルファンタジー14だけむちゃくちゃ容量の限界を突破してなんとかサポートをしていただいたんですが、もう無理だと、物理的にごめんなさい、制御できるハードディスクの容量サイズを14が超えようとしてしまってます。
And while cooperation with Sony's wonderful engineers has allowed us to limit break a few more times than we thought even possible, it will soon be impossible to physically contain all of Final Fantasy XIV on the PlayStation 4 hard drive.
なのでおそらくパッチ 8.3 ぐらいまでは大丈夫です。今計算したところ。
So we currently believe that we're going to be probably going to be okay up until about 8.3.
なので、まあ、あと2年ぐらいかけて、プレイステーション5へ少しずつお金を貯めて移行してもらえると、準備をぜひね、そろそろしてもらえるとありがたいです。
So if you're still playing on the PlayStation 4, you've got 2 years to save up for a PlayStation 5.
Fair enough.
でまあ繰り返しなんですけど、8.0 では大丈夫なので、今すぐというわけではありません。
And like I said, we're already going to be okay for 8.0, so you don't have to get it now.
というわけで以上お知らせでした。
But yeah, that's all we have for system updates.
さあ
Okay. I have nothing to say about that. I play on Xbox Series X, so I'm fine.
You thought we were done, huh? No.
Wait, what? We are done, right?
ここからはですね、エバーコールドへと続いていく、まあ、パッチ 7.5X シリーズがあるので、ちょっとざっとね、それも紹介させてください。
Again, while we're finished talking about Evercold, before Evercold,
Oh,
we
the
have
patches.
the 7.5X series.
まず新たなリミテッド
Hi, Beastmaster.
魔術使いがやってきます。
I'm sure I probably won't enjoy this because Blue Mage I find really boring to level, I'm not gonna lie. Grinding mobs is not my idea of fun.
And this will be
Never
coming
has
at
been.
7.56.
But I'll give it a go.
まあ先日のね PLL でもお伝え
Mostly
しま
just
した
for
が
the outfits.
まあ魔物たちをね従える遊びとか
So like I talked about in the latest producer or letter from the producer live, Beastmaster is all about taming creatures.
Why are we talking about Beastmaster right now? I'm very
コンビ
confused.
ネーションで自身のアクションローテーションが変わるね新しいバトルとか
And then you fight with them in battle, employing unique battle action rotations that changes based on your pet.
さらにはやり込み要素満載の専用コンテンツなど用意してますのでぜひこちら楽しみにしててください
And we've got a lot of job-specific content ready for you to sink your teeth into, so please look forward to it.
Okay.
そしてまだまだ
I don't know what the point of that was, unless it's just in case any lapsed players are watching this. And they go, oh, there's a new okay, maybe that's the point of
次
that.
なる絶シリーズいよいよ登場です
Or any new
Okay,
people
sorry for the
watching,
wait.
maybe.
Like I promised, it's time to reveal the next ultimate raid.
I don't really care about this, I'm not gonna lie,
Check
but
it out.
like... I'm just interested to see the music. Hear the music, I mean. Yeah. They did show this in, they showed like a little tease at the end of the latest trailer. I'm still playing through some of the Final Fantasy series. I'm actually quite new to the series. So I don't know who this guy is. But he seems like a fan favorite.
This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
Whoa.
So you're in for it.
Damn. He killed everyone but the Dark Knight. Alright. Sure. Dancing Mad Ultimate.
さあ
Alright.
今回の絶シリーズその名もコンテンツ名日本語タイトルは絶妖精乱舞です
That's right, our next ultimate raid is
I'm not gonna,
Dancing
I am gonna
Mad.
skip past this a little bit.
From the
ねですごいです正直面白く
to release too much here because
FF6 でケフカ
and we even
FF6,
got
huh?
the
Okay.
original
I'm on 2
designer
right
of the
now.
FF6 Kefka, Nomura Tetsuya, to help with the design.
Cool.
And as you could hear in
借りて
helped a lot this time
1でリー
will be coming in patch 7.5.
っていう方どれぐらいいますか
Who's ready to
我ながらねいいですね
will be playing, but a lot of you maybe won't be playing, but we recommend to those people who are not going to be playing the content to watch it on streams because it is very, very interesting.
はいではパッチ
5.1.
スケジュールがやっぱり数ヶ月遅れ時を
Okay.
大
Something
変
about Korean patch releases. Good for them.
Version.
そして
Ooh.
フリートライアルの範囲拡
There we
大のお
go.
知らせです
Shadowbringers
Have
free
you
trial.
heard that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV
Fuck
has
off.
its own free trial?
Damn you, Koji. There you go. Shadowbringers in the free trial now. That's cool.
来週
Free trial players right now are like, yo, yeah.
だからフリートライアルの範囲が拡大されて漆黒のヴィランズを含むパッチ 5.5 までプレイ可能となります
I'm gonna skip
And
past
so,
this
with
little bit
the
as
release
well.
of patch 7.5 next week,
じゃあちょっと、
Okay.
コンテンツもシュールと
content coming in the 7.5X series that we haven't even talked about yet.
I'm
But
sorry, what?
we'll be time to talk about that in the next few weeks. So for now, I want to show you the patch release schedule for some major content release milestones.
まず今、北米のファンフェスありますね。
Okay, so we start off with Anaheim right there.
Oh, we actually get to see when some of the other patches are supposed to be coming out. That's cool. I know about that one, obviously.
And then next Tuesday, we have the release of...
I just want to know when North Horn comes out. That's like the thing that I'm the most excited about.
And here's what's coming with 7.5.
Okay, I'll play Echoes of Vana'diel. Sure. I do like the look of the Red Mage gear. I think it's Red Mage gear anyway.
We're going to continue on with minor updates.
I was kind of hoping for North Horn, but it was foolish of me to think that, because we don't get that till later.
So 7.51, June 2nd.
Okay, Cosmic Exploration, sure. I don't really like Cosmic Exploration very much. The planets are very cool, but it's all just the same thing again and again. It's just kind of dull to me. The planet looks cool though. I still haven't caught up on custom delivery stuff for Dawn Trail yet.
To start training and preparing right now, hydrating.
Alright, Berlin. Who wants to be a Gillionaire? What?
Saturday the 25th.
Me! I want to be a Gillionaire. I only have like 5 million in Gil right now. And I can never make any money because I don't fucking craft.
And then right after that, we have patch 7.55.
Okay.
こちらで欧州ファンフェスの直後ですね。
Oh, I fucking knew North Horn was going to be like right at the end. God damn it. God damn it. That's the thing I'm most excited for.
And then with 7.55, we have Hildebrand, Occult Crescent.
And I still haven't done the second stage of Phantom Weapons. It's so grindy. And then in September, that's like the second chunk of stuff. Oh, Beastmaster's in like September? Jesus Christ, that sucks.
The launch of Beastmaster.
Yeah, and then Tokyo.
And
というわけでですね、ファンフェスの新情報のみならず、
I just want North Horn, damn it. I liked South Horn, it was fun. I had a good time.
つながっていくようにリリースされますので、ぜひ 8.0 までの間、じっくりいろんなコンテンツを楽しんでお待ちいただければと思います。
And then we've got a lot in store for you this year, have you seen? And we'll provide updates as we get closer.
Kind of surprised they didn't add
Fanfests and PLLs, so hop on and enjoy the ride to Evercold.
Evercold, thank you. I forgot the name of the expansion. I thought they were going to like just add that on to the end. Like, and then this is coming out in January. But that counts, I guess.
Final Fantasy XIV 8.0 Evercold 白銀のワンダラーは2027年1月発売予定です。
It's kind of funny that it's coming out in winter.
And that is it, really. Evercold 8.0 coming January 2027.
I want more all the time. I'm greedy, damn it. Give me all the details. The second and the third shows are always better anyway. Like, I want those ones now.
めちゃくちゃに濃くなった基調講演ですが、皆様いかがだったでしょうか?
So, how was the keynote? Lots of exciting stuff, right?
I like the presentation of it. It looked fancy compared to other ones, which still look good, but you know, looks different.
僕の、ファンフェスアナハイムは半分ぐらい終わりました。
Hey, so with this, half of my work is done at the fan festival.
いや、では。
I'm assuming there's nothing left, but just in case. Just in case.
ちょっとご登壇いただいて皆様にご挨拶いただこうかなと思います。
So now that my work is done, I can hand off all the work to some more important people.
株式会社スクエアエニックス CEO 高橋桐生
Important people like Square Enix CEO.
Like the CEO, Kazuma Kiryu. Rolling eyes fall. Kiryu walks out. I'm assuming this is actually the end. But just in case.
Switch to.
Okay, there is that then. That's cool. Good for Switch 2 players.
But to make sure,
Early access, approximately 1 month for Switch 2.
Like I said, this period is scheduled
cool.
to last approximately 1 month. During this period, no Switch 2's version subscription fees will be collected. Once
Because it's in free to play.
announcement,
That
but
looks
I
similar
do
to the
need to
Xbox
talk
launch.
about subscriptions.
I'm sorry, what?
これまでの
Uh-oh.
ファイナルファンタジ
Oh, no.
ー14では、
Oh,
そ
no.
れぞれのプラットフォームにて、
I'm in
パ
danger.
ッケージのね、
What's
権
happening?
利を購入していただければ、
I thought everything was over and then they dropped all this.
サブスクリプション共通ですよと。
I'm gonna assume it's going up like fucking everything
As you know,
on the
in past,
planet.
Final Fantasy XIV has only required players to purchase 1 subscription to be able to play on any platform. Again,
Oh,
as
they're
long
gonna
as
add like
you have
a-
purchased the game for that platform.
Almost like a console plan or like system
た
plan.
だしですね、スイッチ2の場
Or
合に関しては、
Or is Switch a separate
パッケージ
thing?
とスイッチ2というプラットフォームでプレイする料金が、必要になるというふうに、なっております。
However, after discussions with Nintendo, it was decided that the Switch 2 version of Final Fantasy XIV would require a separate subscription.
まあこちらについてはすごく任天堂のさ、まあちょっとこれです
hurry this
So,
up
and
a
I
little bit.
understand that this is different to how we've done things before.
まず任天堂スイッチオンラインのメンバーシップはなしで
That
大
is
丈夫です
actually pretty
The
cool.
following concessions have been made. 1, you will be able to play Final Fantasy XIV on the Switch 2 without a Nintendo Switch Online membership.
That is very cool. Considering on
そしてですね、
fucking Xbox, you need a Game Pass fucking
今
subscription
14を他の
just to
プラッ
play.
トフォームで
Which is
プ
so
レイし
dumb.
てる方は、スイッチでのプレイ料金が半額になります。
And 2,
Okay.
active
That's
subscription
kinda
playing
cool.
14 users playing the game on another platform will get 50% off the Switch 2 version subscription.
はい。まあ
Forever
もちろんこれから新たにね、
It's like 1 month?
まあ僕の方よろしくお願い。
Play on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I was just curious what all this was about. I'm not going to be playing it on Switch. I don't even have a Switch 2. Wait, are they gonna? Are they? Okay.
ちょっと会場コレにしてますが、
Yeah, we're scared that someone might steal our Wi-Fi, so we have it connected up with a LAN cable, but...
Oh, look, a little Beastmaster.
まあちゃんと最新の開発サーバーからやってます。
Shout out to Limsa, my fucking home. Let's
Playing right
go.
now.
まあやっぱり任天堂スイッチ2といえばね、やっぱこの携帯モードでいつでもどこでも遊べる思って
This version works great.
普通のでしてはいはいはい。
Okay.
でもなミコ
Plan to have
リアルタイムにたくさん
each rated help us make...
改めて皆さんよろしく
We'd like to hand the floor over to Kiryu-san.
Okay, thank you so much for the my introduction, Yoshi and Coach-san. And from now on, I will deliver my message in English. Thank you.
Okay.
Many things today, including the latest expansion Evercold, Evangelion crossover, and the Nintendo Switch site for them. Here. Anyway, when we first started work on Evercold, Yoshi P approached me for a quick consultation, which I soon
Okay.
learned was more of an impassioned demand.
Okay.
He told me,
Bot sliders.
looking ahead to the next 10 years, you have to let our team limit break so we can accomplish even bigger and better things.
Okay. Is the team
That
getting
way,
expanded? I don't know what
we
this
can
means.
make a game that will not only appeal to, but amaze current, returning,
Okay, skip ahead a little bit. I'm confused. What is
and
this
then
about?
he went on to describe what those bigger and better things were, and then he was finished. I was speechless. And
He was
going
like
back to my
bot
room,
sliders.
I thought to myself,
Lalafel's riding other players.
is it even possible to ever go that big? But to the team's credit, they've definitely gone big so far. And what we've shared with you today is only the beginning.
So this is just a message going forward. Okay. That almost felt like they were like gonna reveal something, and then it wasn't. So I don't understand.
Challenge themselves, leading up to Evercold's launch, and well after that. Why? So he and they can shatter your expectations.
Okay. I don't even know what my expectations even are, so I'm intrigued.
On that note, are you ready to join Yoshi and his team?
You're all hired! Come on, guys! We're not kidding!
You join us?
Come on, get on the plane! You're now one of the devs.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I promise, as boss, the CEO like you, need to make epic adventures.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I can't tell when this ends. I'm so confused.
Now, please enjoy the rest of Fanfest. Thank you.
Okay, that sounds like the end, but it sounded like the end
あり
before.
がとうございました14のめっちゃオープニングに移りタイムの皆さん
Hey, Soken, what up, dude? Love that guy. I feel like this is definitely the last bit. Like the end, I mean. I'm so tired. I've been awake since 5 AM in the morning today. It is now, like, nearly 9 PM. Just want to say. Like, goddamn. It has been a long-ass day. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was wild. I don't even know what to say anymore. My brain's kind of fried. I've seen a lot of stuff today. The Evangelion thing looks fucking insane. That was massively unexpected. And then, oh my god, like the new jobs sort of system. I don't even know what that even means, but I'm intrigued by it. I can say that. I'm also just want to know what the new jobs are now, but obviously we won't find out till later on in the future. But that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. It was actually really cool to be able to watch one of these almost live. I'm like maybe like an hour or two behind. But like, it's been really cool to watch one of these the first ever time and do like a little reaction for it. So, let me know. I'll be doing reactions, by the way, to the Berlin one and the Tokyo ones when they happen as well. For anyone who might be watching this who's not seen anything to do with me for Final Fantasy XIV, I do have a series where I think I mentioned towards the start. I started playing this game when it came out on Xbox and I was like, I'm not expecting much from this. It's an MMO game. I don't usually like MMO games. I'm just going to try this to kill some time. I was a bit bored one evening. Yeah, okay, I'll put that on. I had no volume on, didn't listen to any music, didn't pay attention to any of the story, because I just wanted to see what the game was, to be honest. And I was like, it's an MMO. How good couldn't the story be? I was very dumb. So I played all the way through Dawn Trail, all the way through everything up to Dawn Trail, skipped every cutscene, didn't read any dialogue, didn't listen to any of the music, and it was a bad idea. So I decided, for a bit of fun, as a part of a YouTube series, that I'm going to play through the entirety of the MSQ, the main story of everything. I finished A Realm Reborn. I think I'm like maybe like 60 or 70% of the way through Heavensward. If you want to know exactly whereabouts I am, I just completed the Vault dungeon, so that's whereabouts I am in Heavensward. Heavensward's been fucking excellent so far. I've really enjoyed Heavensward. Realm Reborn, it's got some problems. I get it. I get it now. I get it. And then I'm going to be playing Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail. And then I don't know how I'm going to manage it. I've really liked the idea of trying to get all of that done on this channel before this expansion comes out. And now I have until January, and I don't think I'm going to get that done. But I'm going to try my best, goddammit. I'm trying to put like a massive focus on just cracking on with stuff right now. But like I said, I'm in Heavensward. I've got so much more to go. So, like, there's a good chance that I'll be in, like, Shadowbringers by the time this expansion comes out. But, oh well, I guess. I'll catch up eventually. But anyway, if you want to go and check that out, I will leave a little thing for it in the outro. You'll be able to click on. I also checked out Final Fantasy 1 for the first ever time. That was a really fun time. And I also been playing through Final Fantasy 2. My plan is to play through all of the not Crystal, what was it called? The Crystal remasters, actually, I think? No, Pixel remaster. To play through all 6 of those games, and then check out 7 original, and 8, and 9, and try and play through all the different games. Because the only ones that I've played is the 13 trilogy, because I'm on Xbox, and the 13 trilogy was like the first games that came out for Xbox. From what I remember, anyway. I played 15, and I was playing through some of 16 on the channel. I need to get back to that at some point. But I just figured I've got Final Fantasy 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I've got 14 that I'm trying to do as well. I didn't want to overburden the channel with just non-stop Final Fantasy content, because I do a variety of different other things as well, such as Resident Evil, for example, or Borderlands 4, which I also did, which was fine, I guess, and a bunch of other games. So I didn't want to just be constantly just pummeling the channel with Final Fantasy content. But 14 is something that I've been trying to keep going, like multiple episodes a week if I can, just to keep the train a chugging, you know, keep that progress a flowing. So if you want to check any of that out, I will leave stuff for it in the end screen that will be coming up in a second. But let me know, what did you think of Fanfest? Are you excited? Did you hope for more? I still think there could be maybe some more uniqueness, you know, to the different jobs. Like, I've heard a lot about how I started as a summoner, and I heard a lot about like how summoner used to have like all these different abilities that they just took away. Like Carbuncle was much more important, and you had like an extra job bar with like lots of things that you did with Carbuncle, and then they just decided and decided not to bother with any of that stuff anymore, and now it's just another one of the many magic jobs. So it's like, okay, that's kind of lame, you know. Like, I kind of do wish that we could get a little bit more uniqueness to the jobs. That would be very, very cool. But anyway, I went on a little bit of a ramble. I was supposed to be wrapping the video up. But let me know what you think about any of that in the comment section down below. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!